Hello. Welcome back from ads. Hello. Hi, Agent. Hi, Blitz. Peak has arrived. It is time. Stream title is crazy. You know, it was gonna be crazier, but I figured, we'll be tame. I kind of wanted to make the stream's title, getting Heron Emperor. Which, like, I'm not gonna do. I thought it'd be funny, but then I thought about it for a second and I was like, maybe I shouldn't make that the title. Maybe we don't make, maybe we don't make Mpreg the title. That'd be crazy. Anyway, it is the day. We are going back to Heartspell Horizon Academy. We're gonna just get into it. Why not? Why not? Who am I to not just start immediately? Time for Charlie and Dawn? Oh. Game capture went above me. Ah! Okay. Speaking of Dawn... we got Cassie. Cassie is very eager to hang out with me now that I can actually choose to. You're going to curl in a ball and watch greatness unfold? Alright, Blitz. Amara... Ever holding a feast, Heron needs practice. Cooking ass. We're gonna start off right. We're gonna start with Heron.
Heron is excited about the feast, but with this huge, magical corner of the castle as your own private place, the two of you find that keeping your hands off each other is rather difficult.
There you go.
A heady mix of cooking, spell work, and kissing takes up
Kissing!
months. Heron is focusing hard on perfecting the recipes and making sure he can pull them off, even with a lot of time pressure.
I don't know how that went.
You've been studying the kitchen spirits and artifice, expanding your control of the system bit by bit.
I don't know how that wouldn't piss him off, because I'm like, if I'm doing something, don't even speak to me, because I'm focused. Should I be worried about the stream title? No.
You're at a point now
Don't worry
where you
about
just
it.
need to pull off one large-scale test, and Riley will send out the invites.
Hi,
for the
Sly,
real
welcome
thing.
in.
You two have been spending a lot of time in here. Are you nearly ready for the feast?
Almost. How many people do you think will come?
Everybody.
Well, we're going to invite the whole school, which is 273 students this semester. Based on current coursework, average event attendance, etc., I would guess something like 200 students will attend.
Wow, you really think that many people will come?
I thought you said you were over your yaoi phase. This isn't yaoi. This is a dating simulator.
Well, you're both quite popular, and everyone is excited to try something new from the kitchens.
Okay, so 200 meals. Maybe another 50 to be safe. You've been studying how the kitchen works. Can it do that?
There are enough spears for that, yes.
And there's certainly enough equipment and ingredients.
How did it go? Are you asking me? What is it? What did I do?
So I cook and tell the spirits what to do.
How exciting! You two are quite the team. Do you mind if I watch?
Do you mind if I watch? Wait. Riley might be a cock. Sorry. The more the merrier,
Delightful.
of course.
Start whenever you like, then.
Oh, Sly's appointment. Okay, got it. We don't acknowledge what I just said. Don't worry about it.
Wow.
Nobody heard anything, actually. Actually, nobody knows what I said. Damn.
That's so good.
Oh, there's so many. I need the... Okay. You could have been alone with Riley, but you fumbled it. I said the more the merrier. We gotta cook.
Nice thinking.
We gotta cook the foods.
Nice thinking.
Very important.
Tasty.
Tasty. I went outside today and it was hot and I'm like scared that I got sunburnt. I put on sunscreen like 4 different times. Literally just to make sure that I don't get sunburnt. I'm like, I started feeling my skin burn a little bit and I'm like, sunscreening again. Sunscreening again.
Yes.
But I got a lot done today. Maybe not a lot, but I got what I wanted to get done. You know? Isn't it bad to use too much sunscreen? Probably not.
Yes. Ooh, nice thinking. Tasty.
Because you're supposed to reapply sunscreen
tasty.
like every 2-ish hours. Also, it was a spray-on sunscreen, which I freaking hate spray-on sunscreens. They're ass. Like, I cannot stand them, but I don't have any lotion sunscreen, so I was just using the spray-on stuff.
I'd rather not
Because
touch that.
even with the spray-on stuff, you have to, you like have to rub it in anyway. You're supposed to. Anyway, that's my rant for today. I don't like spray-on sunscreen. I need to just buy new sunscreen. But I want to use up like what we already have. So.
Yes.
Isn't bad, it's a bit wasteful and can lead to greasy skin, clogged pores, or skin irritation. Yeah, that checks out. I'd rather use to reapply it too often than not enough, because I get burnt very easily. I'm very pale.
Yes.
Sorry, hi, Sly. No need to apologize.
The spell work done, and the last serving plated, you and Heron breathe exultant sighs of relief.
Well, just gonna get
meals
completely
of stew,
clean out of your
cake,
left ear.
salad, and assorted
You have drops for a
appetizers
bit.
stretch out before you, carefully arranged by spirits following your instructions.
Your right one is okay. That's good that they at least got like a decent amount out, I'm
You
guessing.
both sample elements from all the courses, and everything is exactly as it should be. There's no...
This is
Oh.
lovely. Really, both of you. One of the grandest displays of magic and innovation I have seen at the Academy. You should both be very proud.
I hope we can find a time soon when everyone can come. I know we can do this whenever, but I'm really eager now. I don't want to wait weeks.
I thought you might feel that way. As it happens, you're in luck. The feast is scheduled for tomorrow evening, and I expect that everyone who would want to attend will be able to.
Tomorrow evening? Okay.
That. Miko was looking for a semester project, and so I asked her if she might subtly alter the strands of fate to make just such a fortuitous event possible. She's been working on it while you've been persevering in the kitchen.
Look at Miko being a little helpful moth.
So, what?
As luck would have it, no students have classes nor pressing assignments tomorrow night, nor has anyone happened to plan dates, pranks, or anything else that might prevent their attendance. You two should clean yourselves up. I'll see to the proper recycling of your practice run. You have a big day tomorrow.
The two of you head back to the dorms, and Heron asks if you'd like to spend the night.
Then it shouldn't be longer than a week. That's not too bad. I'm guessing it was so satisfying to see because she had to look in my ear and get every bit out. Dude, having clogged ears is the worst.
We have a big day tomorrow. I guess we should get to bed early.
Or we could stay up.
Heron was prepared for a happy night of cuddling, but as soon as you make it clear that sleep isn't your priority, Heron crosses the space between you, lips searching for yours.
Direct those lips lower is crazy. I'm not kidding. I'm
Heron
not.
kisses you deeply,
I'm not
hands
choosing
pulling
that.
you close while staying a perfect gentleman.
Encourage him to be less of a gentleman. Sorry, Allie, but what kind of motion is that?
Falling into
Don't worry
bed
about it.
together, you banish any
I
anxiety
didn't choose
about
that
tomorrow
option, by the
by
way.
losing yourself in the feel of Heron's
Keeping
body
it-
and end
keeping
up
it classy
falling
for you
asleep in his
guys.
arms. The next morning,
Keeping
you
it-
dress
keeping
and
it,
head to
you
the
know.
kitchens, hand in hand.
Classy. Nobody panicked at all.
True to Riley's word, it turns out that coincidentally, neither you nor Heron have classes or coursework today, so there's
Keeping
plenty
it
of time
classy
to prepare
or-
for the feast.
Or what, huh? I chose the lesser of the two. But yeah, a while back, I think it was like probably like 2 or 3 years ago, one of my ears got so clogged and like I couldn't go to the doctors about it, so my dad just like asked one of his friends who's a nurse practitioner, and he was like, hey, Allie, Allie, what should I buy to help her? So I had to get like one of those like ear cleaning kit thingies, or like softener, earwax softener things. I don't remember exactly. Girl, it's fine. I took care of it. Hasn't happened since then.
Creating the feast is tiring and requires 2 full hours of difficult work.
But
But
yeah,
your multiple practice runs give you the
shout out to
confidence
her.
and
She gave me a good
expertise to pull it
recommendation.
off. On cue, the kitchen spirits take the plates and place them in the little teleportation circles that will magic them onto the cafeteria tables where expectant students are waiting. Assuming Heron is fretting. You can tell he wants to be a part of the festivities, but a lifetime as an outcast has him anxious about the reception his food will receive.
I can hug him. He does like hugs.
You pull Heron into a hug,
Give him
and
a
he
nice
lets
little
his
hug.
stress out through a long sigh. You stay that way for several minutes, perhaps longer than you would feel comfortable with most people, but it feels normal with Heron.
Ooh.
Eventually, Heron relaxes a bit, and the two of you head down together to see how things are going.
Oh my goodness.
You open the doors to the main hall and are greeted with a wave of laughter and joyous conversation as tables upon tables of students talk excitedly over plates.
Sorry,
that are
Allie, I
being
didn't
quickly
recognize your game.
devoured.
Well, we're already dating Heron. We got there in the end. We're not dating any of these people. We got Riley, Heron, Miko, and Lynn. I kind of forgot that I romanced Lynn. Imagine if people just hated his cooking. No! No! We've talked about this. This whole game is very polyamorous. Harem? No, poly. You start off the game and Riley tells you it's very normal for people to be dating multiple people, and they're gonna assume that you're already dating multiple people. Being poly is normalized here, alright? And you're just okay with that? Yeah? I'm gonna be honest, like, I'm in a monogamous relationship in real life, right? But I think that I could be polyamorous. Like, I don't have the urge to be polyamorous, but if my partner was like, hey, what do you think? I'd be like, yeah. What's monogamous? Monogamous is like one partner. Polyamorous is multiple. So monogamous is like just one girlfriend, one boyfriend, one partner. And then poly is whenever you have multiple partners. I see, yeah. So yeah, I don't know. I have like, I'm very indifferent to polyamory. I've never been in a polyamorous relationship, but like, especially in a game, like, let me romance everyone. Does your partner know you have 5 people on the side? This is a dating game. What do you mean?
Riley thought
Hi,
maybe
North.
200 students would attend, but it looks more like every single one of them is here. You've only seen maybe half this many students in the dining hall at once before now. The only people you can't spot are Amara and Typhon.
Hamburger.
Everyone is engrossed in their food and in exuberant conversations. Your arrival goes unnoticed until Connor, perched in the rafters with a morsel plucked from one of the tables, lets out a joyous cry in your direction.
You probably got that romance everyone seen in Stardew. No, in Stardew I only like Emily. I don't like any of the other characters. I think if I had to choose a different character that wasn't Emily, I'd probably choose Elliot. Yeah, I only like Emily. Emily's my top favorite. Alright, Blitz, I'm banning you. I almost clicked the timeout button, but I will allow you to speak. Stardew, my favorite's Emily. And then if I had to choose to romance someone else, I'd probably choose Elliot, Sebastian, or Abigail. But I don't really, I'm like I don't dislike Abigail. She's more like friend, you know? Like that would be my bestie. And Sebastian's like kind of too sad for me. And he smokes cigarettes. Know your type is gemstones and shrooms? What kind? Just from that Emily pick? What kind of gemstones? Miko is the Heartspell equivalent of Emily, and that's why I love her.
Hey everyone, it's Heron! 3 cheers for the cook!
Wait, Dawn's actually being nice?
Heron! Heron! Heron!
That's so
Dawn
cute.
swaggers over, bringing a bowl of stew with her.
Also, hi, weak. Oh, did you have a name that you wanted me to call you instead? I can call you human, I can call you weak, I can call you Jeffrey, I don't know.
You earned that elk. But truth be told, I
See, you can
thought
fix
you'd screw
Dawn.
up the preparation. I normally don't even like cooked food, but this... You've honored the prey.
Okay,
And
but
all
like,
of
I'm
us.
more of a vampire girly. I'm not really a werewolf girly. Dawn is nice because Heron isn't humans. Fair. Or High Fae.
Wow. Dawn, that means a lot.
Human is fine? Alright.
Heron, you're amazing!
Cassie.
I'm pretty good at throwing parties, you know, but this, the food is to die for. I know it's because of those abyssal shrimp.
Okay, honestly, she just calls me weak, but without the human
well.
part. Good morning! Hi, Kill. Cassie kinda bad?
Yeah, they're
Kind of a
great.
baddie.
I really like how tender they get.
What do you mean morning? West Coast? Question mark? You don't have to answer that.
Between just us, I don't think these landfolk really appreciate them. So, I've been pointing them out to everyone. It's fun telling people about the abyss.
Heron, my guy.
Where's
I thought
Ma?
you were just being nice
Guilty?
when you said
In
you'd use my
Seattle?
ramen
Fair.
packets in this, but you totally did it.
Yeah, they're super tasty.
Charlie has a thing for vampires. I don't know how far you are into her storyline. Yeah, we I know she's researching vampire blood and has a vampire friend.
It sounds like
Also,
everyone
hi
loves what you
Barely,
did with
welcome
them.
in.
I'm having a great time listening to a bunch of fairies and elementals trying to figure out what MSG is.
Okay,
Heron, the
MSG.
man of the hour.
Hi, Ember. Thanks for your help.
Oh, don't mention it. I was a teensiest bit
Why does
worried
she
that some
sound
of the
like
other
my
high
mom?
three would
Wait,
wonder where you
who?
got sun fruit from? But the food is so good, I don't think they really care. You didn't hear it from me, but I heard some of the stuffier ones saying they were surprised by how good remnant cooking is. I think you've won some new fans.
That's
Cassie?
really amazing.
Gotcha.
The realms don't change in a day, but it's something to build on.
There you two are. I was worried you'd miss all the fun. I think the students needed this, so thank you so very much for doing all the hard work.
How
Including
many?
yourselves, 272. All
Dang.
but one, as it turns out.
Wait, who didn't?
I don't see Amara or Typhon. Did one of them come?
Amara probably.
I'm a bit disappointed in Amara, if we're being entirely honest. But it's her loss for missing such a celebration. And such
Amara didn't
captivating
join?
cuisine.
What do you mean?
Your brother, though.
You follow Riley's eyes and spot Typhon, shrouded in shadow behind one of the main
Better run,
columns of the
Sai, or
room.
G-Bag is
He
gonna
looks
riz your
markedly
mom.
less festive than the other students, but there's at least a bowl of stew in his hands.
I don't want to take up all your time. And if I'm being honest, I
Ollie,
really
wait,
do want to try that
pause?
cake
What do you
before it gets gobbled
mean?
up. I'll leave you two to it.
I do. G-Mac loves Cassie.
Thanks for letting us use the kitchen.
The two of you move through the crowd, Heron a little taken aback
You're
by the gauntlet of
fine,
cheers and slaps
right?
on the back. Together, you make your way to where Typhon is standing. He nods and raises his spoon in salute as you approach.
That question threw me off. I would consider my sexuality a question mark because I don't really label it. I've never been with a woman, so I can't really say. You're blob? Yeah, I'm just kind of like floating around. I'm a question mark. But I would say like definitely not straight.
Hey, Heron.
The head dev from Heartspell is also fine, I heard, but I can't prove it is crazy. That's so funny. Can you look up the VA for Cassie? I can. Yeah, for me, like, with sexuality, it's always been a thing of, like, I think women are beautiful, but is it me appreciating it or being attracted to? It's always been kind of on that line, right?
I didn't think you'd come.
I'm really glad that Typhon came. This is
That
cute.
makes two of us. But even outside, it was impossible not to smell this food when it was served. The company makes me nervous, but how could I pass up a taste of home?
Beautiful men don't exist. Source, I am one. That's crazy. So maybe pansexual? Me? Eh. I just don't label myself.
You like it?
Of course I like it. It's Mom's recipe, but you've definitely made improvements. And we both know that's not something to say lightly. Really excellent job, brother.
Are you sure you don't want to come sit?
I'm sure. Look, I know what the feast is, and you've done a great job with it. I see all these
My
people
foot
who
fell
turn us
asleep.
away back in the world as they smile and laugh and tell you you're amazing. I hope they still feel that way about you tomorrow. but I don't trust it. I want to, but I can't. Being wrong is too costly, and I can't let anything happen to you. But
Cassie
just because I
also
think what you're
voices
trying to do
anime
is
characters.
foolish doesn't mean I'm
Nice.
not proud of you. Okay?
Wait, I think what you're trying to do here is foolish. Doesn't mean I'm not proud of you. Oh, that's cute.
Heron's lips quiver as his eyes fill with tears, and he sweeps his smaller
Aw.
brother up into a
He's
crushing
proud of
hug.
him.
The two of them share
man.
a moment off to the side of the bustling party. When Heron finally lets Typhon go, Typhon smiles and makes his way to the doors.
That's so cute.
This went so well. Thank you for making it possible.
Thanks for letting me be a part of it. You know, I love helping you.
Heron
helping him.
sweeps you into a hug and then plants a big smooch on your lips.
Also, I didn't
that
say hi to you,
elicits some
boo. Hi,
whistles
boo.
and cheers from some of the more raucous tables.
You're in this rabbit hole. 07 Sly. Thank you for playing this game. No, thank you for watching. You have an IRL friend who's pansexual. She jokes about it a bit. He went to the store with her and she put a shopping cart full of pans and said she couldn't resist. She's so in love with them. I'm only here for Cassie. Wow. Okay. Okay.
The feast
I
continues
see how it
well
is.
into the night, well past the time most students are usually back in the dorms. Heron listens with particular glee as various cliques who don't normally hang out play
Wait.
cards
No.
and swap stories about the ingredients and the homes they came from.
Why aren't you in the middle of the screen?
As dawn begins to cast its faint light through the windows,
You have
and
to
the
talk to
last
everyone. You
revelers
can't just
finally
talk to
head
one
back to their
character,
rooms to
Sly.
rest, Heron sits with you in the middle of the hall as plates are magicked back to the kitchen, and you can see in his eyes a profound pride and a hope
No
that
one
the other
else
students
matters?
will remember this day for a long
How dare
time.
you say that?
Don't get up.
Oh,
Bringing breakfast
oh
to you.
my god! I did not expect that. I didn't expect that. What do you mean? Yo, what do you mean garbage? You're getting banned. That's bannable. Sly, you're banned. That took me so, that threw me off so. Oh wait, that's just me. I will stand by Cassie, my beloved. What is exit? Does exit make me exit the game? Okay, Heron's story is complete. You can still find him around campus. Alright.
Ah, just the promising young wizard I was looking for.
Okay, got it. For someone who lived his entire life in the wilds, less hair than you thought. What do you mean, ew? Don't, alright. Just because you guys have your preferences, alright? Don't yuck my yum, okay?
You're developing quite the reputation for magical proficiency, and I've heard from a few students how eager they are
That's
to
enough
practice with you.
internet for today? No, it's good. Listen, let him cook naked. Don't actually cook naked in real life because you might get hot oil on yourself.
And it just so happens that I figured out how to get the school to give extra credit for practice outside of classes. Wonderful timing, really.
Cook some bacon naked? No. Don't tell Sly to cook bacon naked.
So whenever you want, feel free to grab anyone you're especially close with and bring them out here for a training session. The school's enchantment will track your progress. Enjoy!
Okay. David! Alright, I'll talk to Dawn. Bye, boo. Have a good sleep. You will do whatever your queen asks. Alright, well, Cassie's not here. You can see Cassie's not here, Sly, alright?
It's the first day of Squibble scrimmages, and you're eager to get down to the fields and see how you match up against the other students.
Oh, I need the mods.
You just need to throw on some clothes first.
Wear wizard robes, wear your normal clothing, wear workout clothes. Workout.
Magic or not, sports are
Ban?
sports.
Ban?
And you want
Maybe.
to be comfortable running around out there. Fortunately, you thought to pack an exercise outfit and slip into that before heading down to the fields.
Time to move to another streamer playing this game is crazy. I was a mod once. I was about to riz the racist werewolf. I don't want to romance Dawn though. But like a part of me, like I'm not a completionist, but part of me is like, oh, I need to romance everyone now. Like now that I'm pretty much romancing everyone, I gotta romance everyone, right? Like...
Outside the castle, the atmosphere is buzzing with excitement.
I
as
need
all
to
the
see-
students who made it into the main league show up for the first
I
day
need
of
to see
scrimmages.
everybody's like
The older
photo at
students
the
are
end.
throwing a few balls around, while the
If you
freshmen
romance
look for
everyone, that
someone
means
to tell
then it
them
means
what to do.
nothing. But it's for the game. It's for the game, you know. It's to know all the content. It's for content. Am I romance Cassie yet? No, I think maybe we're close.
Dawn strides into the gathering, exuding confidence and authority. As she springs up onto a makeshift podium, her eyes scan the crowd, and you catch a slight sneer as her gaze passes over you.
What are you umming about?
All right, everyone, shut up and listen. I don't know about you, but I want to get out there and play. So, organization is going to be simple today. Seniors who played last year, you're all team captains. Pick people out until we're all in teams of 5.
Is that a lesbian superhero? Maybe. Actually, probably no. No. Actually, no. No. No.
Once
Dawn's
we're all
kinda
in teams,
mean.
pair off. Seniors know how to set up
Dawn's
play fields and goals, so
Dawn's
let's
a
get
bit
this done
rude.
and move on to the
You
fun
don't
parts.
care?
This is preseason, so
I
these
can
won't be the
fix
real
her.
teams. Just have fun. Cool? Cool. Let's do it.
So are you? No, like Dawn like outed somebody for being a fairy princess or a fae princess.
Dawn hops down, and immediately the crowd descends into chaos as seniors jostle to reach
Like,
the
that shit
largest
pissed me
undergrads,
off.
and people try to stick with their friends.
If
Before you
everyone
can
is
think of
romanceable,
what
then
team
no
you
one
want
is.
to join,
But I need
Dawn
to
is suddenly in
know.
your face.
I need to know what everyone says if you romance them.
Hey, you're with me, pup. Let's go find 3 others.
Yes, ma'am. Cool. Really? Why? I don't want to play with you. Why?
Humans are weak and frail. I'm not gonna have the first day of practice ruined by you getting snapped in half. That'd put a real damper on the season. I'm keeping you where I can see you.
I'm keeping you where I can see you? I'm not weak
I
or
guess we'll
frail.
see, won't we? Just follow my lead and
Oh.
don't do anything stupid.
Dawn gives a curt
Stupid
nod,
is my
and then the
middle
two of
name.
you move through the crowd together,
It's not.
looking for others to join your team. Several of
Cassie
the
would
larger
treat you
undergrads
right.
are making their way to Dawn specifically, and soon you find yourself in a formidable-looking team.
Cassie can tell you to do anything that she wants. And then if you don't do it, she's like, wait, that's kind of cool that, like, you don't do what I tell you to. Cassie's platonic route is also spicy. I kind of figured. That makes sense. Because literally she was like, whenever she was talking about Heron, she said she would break his heart. Just not with you. You get the cucture, huh? Huh? Wait.
The 5 of you split off a bit, and Dawn executes a well-practiced spell that causes a large rectangle of light to shimmer into existence to define the playing field.
Yeah, but Cassie likes being with people. Talk with Heron and broke his heart. No, like, we were talking about Heron to Cassie, right? Like, earlier. And then, so, Cassie was like, ooh, are you two a thing? And then we were like, not yet. And then she's like, yeah, I like Heron, but I think I'm a bit too much for him to handle. She's like, I'd break his heart. She's like, I'm not into the I don't remember what she said. Moral of the story is Cassie likes being with multiple people.
Several other team captains.
You can fix her. She doesn't need to be fixed.
And she lifts her chin in the direction of a large boy who
There's only
appears to be
two
made
characters who
mostly
need to
of
be
craggy
fixed.
Stone. He gathers his
And
team
that's
and
Dawn
gets ready to play.
and Typhon. I guess Lynn. Lynn needs to be fixed, quite literally. Cassie is very flirty, but she's also sweet. Not trying to hurt or confuse anyone. Yeah. She's a very flirty person.
Team, preseason is the time to find your style. Get used to the ball and the size of the field. Throw out a few cantrips to see what works. And have fun. That's what we're here for. All
Dude,
right,
I feel
let's
like
do
I
a
got
team.
sunburn, but
Trust
surely
each other,
not.
have fun, and we'll come out ahead.
I heard the antler person needs to be fixed. I'm already awesome. It really does feel like I like my skin's itchy. It feels like I got sunburn. 5 fewer turns than normal? How dare you? Game hates me.
Good, keep it going. Nice, looks good. Good, keep it going. Your practice is paying off. Good, keep it going.
Maturing is realizing everyone needs therapy. True.
Nice, looks good. Good, keep it going.
I probably shouldn't have done that.
Good
It's fine.
hustle. Nice, looks good. Good hustle. Your practice is paying off.
Oh.
2 hours later, you drag your exhausted body over to your 4 teammates and join them for a round of high fives before you go to shake your opponent's hands. It was hard to make any impact on the game. The other students are all more familiar with squibbles, and most of them are various magical races with traits that give them an edge. But most of the other games finished a while back, and the fields are mostly empty, as the players from your match start heading off in small groups. Dawn is left to finish cleaning up the equipment.
Do you need any help?
I've got it. Even though my back hurts from carrying you the entire game.
Har har
I'm not
har.
joking. I took a lot of hits for you that I don't think you even saw coming. I shrug most things off, but even I have my limits.
Okay.
You tried at least, I'll give you that.
Well, now
know
I
you're
don't
in
want to
with
play
high
the game
fame.
ever
I
again.
expected you to play like them. Cautious, formal, prickly when things don't go their way. And you're human on top of that. So my expectations were extremely low.
What's your problem with
suck.
humans?
Are you joking? You multiply like rats and spread filth and pollution across the whole
Okay, that's
damn
kind of valid.
planet. Everyone has a
Like-
problem with humans. But that's not what I'm talking about. I'm not trying to be a dick about it. Humans just suck at these games.
But, like, you are being a dick about it. That's the thing.
It's not like your fault specifically. You're actually pretty good. But humans don't have natural gifts. You have to actively cast magic just to even the playing field.
Let me,
Don't take it
doctor.
personally. You're just never going to be great at this.
I can still have
That's
fun.
the idea. Catch you at the next one.
Okay. Pissing me off. Amara, Charlie, Morgan, Riley is getting teamed together to repair mana threads. We'll
As
talk to
usual,
Amara.
Everyone in the area seems to be very aware of Amara, but they've learned better than to try to talk to her as she sits reading through another spellbook. Her willingness to have conversations with you is increasingly a topic of interest.
What you reading?
Light reading. A cross-cultural analysis of historical human magical traditions. I thought it might help me better direct your efforts in our shared experimentation. Mostly I've been waiting for you, and I find that reading a book does wonders for keeping others from approaching me.
You really don't talk to anyone
I
else?
speak with others when I have to, but keeping distance is important so as not to form troublesome relationships.
Why's that?
There's much for me to learn and experience here, but I must do
You
so without
low-key
forming
too.
connections.
I
or
had
endangering
a
my own
feeling you would
ascension.
like Amara. How so?
There's a ceremony when Quela turn 22, but most Quela don't succeed in their ascensions. Roughly 4 out of 5 of us fail to fully transition to the higher realms, and in doing so, lose our ability to reach that state at all.
But everyone still tries?
We have to. Quela bodies are so energized with pure mana that as we age, we start to drift between planes. Those who forego the ritual become severed from the higher planes, just as though they had failed the ritual.
What do you mean by severed?
Even as young children, we can sense the higher planes. With training and focus, we can begin to visit them and communicate with the ascended Quela who dwell there. Quela who become severed lose that connection entirely, and will never be able to experience the higher planes again.
Hydrate, thank you for the hydrate, Jen.
They dedicate themselves to raising and training the younger generations, who themselves serve as an important conduit between the ascended and the severed that they leave behind. Being free of connections is a determining factor on... For me, yes. Ascension is the defining point of every young Quela's life, and everything that our education leads up to. Most of the severed lead fulfilling lives, but you can tell they think often of what they missed out on. Being at this school already risks forming the sort of connection that can cause an ascension to fail. Our association increases that risk markedly.
You said 5 odds of making it 1 in 5 odds?
On average, yes. I, however, am brilliant. The chances of me failing are extremely low. Hence my willingness to take the risk of coming here.
Totally didn't wake up. Good morning! Good morning! Wake up! Wakey wakey! Be honest, would you guys ever put my voice as your alarm clock? Just me screaming, wake up! I would not? Damn. No? Haters! Why take that risk at all?
Because I believe there is more to be learned on this plane. My people's devotion to Ascension has left us so disconnected from the other races that if there is something to learn from all of you, we would surely miss it. And if you ever speak to anyone about this, I will end you. Utterly. You understand?
Yes, ma'am!
If you must know, I like people.
20 stream
My culture's
streak
focus on
is
Ascension makes
crazy.
us wary of intimacy.
Thank you for the 20
Back
stream
home, my
watch
friendliness
streak.
is considered dangerous and unseemly.
Here you can be as friendly as you want. Your friendliness? Question mark?
I suppose I don't exactly radiate warmth in your estimation. Good. That's intended. I need to be cautious. The traditions of the Quela aren't without purpose. Being around all these different people and seeing their friendships is thrilling enough on its own. Participating, though, would be a great folly for me. But behind that caution, I'm quite fond of everyone here.
Aww.
Even if I have to go some length not to show it. You are not my equals, but that does not mean I don't value you.
Oh, you're not so mean after all. Hug her. What happens if I hug her? I'm doing it.
Amara quickly draws a couple inches back, and you stop short.
I figured.
Even if I were inclined toward that sort
Damn.
of intimacy, I certainly wouldn't consent to it here, in the open.
I wanted to see
People
what
might
would
think,
happen.
oh, Amara is the sort of person who likes hugs. Perhaps I should get to know her better. There is a reason I am showing more of myself to you, and why I will not show more of myself to the others here. Respect that.
I'll
and
end this experiment. Okay,
Speaking
okay.
of why I'm taking such risks, we've made good
She
progress
seems
so
very
far.
girl boss,
You have a better
gatekeep.
understanding of existence in
gaslight.
the higher planes. Now, you need to learn a little about how bridges between planes work. So, shall we get you back to the Astro with me?
I'm ready to send. Oh, this is the 4 points one, I forgot.
Not as hopeless as you look. More like that. Continue.
Hmm. Dang it. I didn't realize that would go through one. 24. 4, 4, 4, 4. I don't see any. All of a sudden, the moth is looking less appealing. That's crazy. That's crazy. Oh, there's 4 right
Not as
there. I
hopeless as you
missed
look.
it.
A fleeting
5.
display of confidence. Not as hopeless as you look. More like that.
Imbium.
Not as hopeless as you look. Flawlessly done. Not as hopeless as you look. Acceptable.
Not as hopeless as you look is crazy. Yeah, she's kind of mean.
You're getting the basics. Continue. Not as hopeless as you look. You're getting the basics. Not as hopeless as you look. More like that. Not as hopeless as you look. Not as hopeless as you look.
Do I have like a 3 right there?
Not as hopeless as you look.
Damn.
Acceptable.
I want more 5s. You keep saying it, but Amara's your favorite? So yeah, personally, I don't think I could ever leave Miko. But part of me does want to just romance everyone.
Continue.
Because, like,
More
why
like
not? Live a little, have a little fun, you know?
Not as hopeless as you look.
Wait, if I do... No! I I did the wrong one. I meant to do the one right underneath. Oh, that's so sad. I was gonna have a 5. It was gonna be gorgeous. It was gonna be beautiful. I was gonna be so excited and happy. And I
Acceptable.
freaking ruined it.
Continue.
I ruined it.
Not as hopeless as you look.
I ruined everything. Oh.
A fleeting display of competence.
And I lost. Wait, did I lose yet?
More like that.
Didn't. Lock in. I win.
As with last time,
Plays
you are able
vocals
to
to me.
purify the mana
Nice, thank
inside
you, thank you.
over and over again until you lose awareness of your surroundings.
Miko best girl? Exactly.
Faster than previously, you reach a state where Amara can pull you through. Again, you find yourself in a white void, but this time you can make out the faint outlines of structure around you, as well as flickering lights moving around.
What am I
The
seeing?
mortal realm, bleeding through. I've brought you to a place somewhat closer to the world you know to make this easier for you. Where I brought you last time is somewhat past this place, and the ascended Quela are much farther still. Where we are, we're close to the world we left, so you can see shadows of it without effort. The physical aspects are discernible, and also the
It's
souls
hurting.
moving through it. You see those 2 flickering lights?
2 balls of energy swirling around each other. One has an intense, fiery energy, the other a smoother, more radiant glow. It's obvious that the 2 are exchanging energy and strengthening each other.
Ember and Dawn, always at war, those 2. Intent
Dang.
on being at each other's throats. Or so it would seem. With a trained eye, you can discern many things from this place.
What do you discern? It feels like we're spying. I want to know what she
But if they
discerns.
wanted to, they could direct all that energy towards...
There are 4 lights.
I shouldn't dwell on it. I wish them well, but I can't become invested. Better to focus on our connection.
And will be starting in 5 minutes.
I wanted you to see how this place relates to where we're from. But as long as we've gone to the trouble of pulling you across, we should also practice our connection from last time.
I was hoping to try something else. What else would there be? Sounds
Without
great.
hesitation, Amara steps forward.
Obscure
and
Star
once
Trek
again
reference?
presses her lips to yours.
Yeah,
This time, there's no awkward failed attempt. With the
all I
practice
know
from
from
last
Star
time,
Trek is
the
like
kiss is immediately
from Big Bang
warm
Theory.
and exhilarating.
Never watched Star Trek. Never watched Star Wars. I have watched like 1 Harry Potter movie before when I was a kid, but like basically never watched Harry Potter. Never watched Twilight. Plus, we don't really fuck with Harry Potter anymore. Because thou who shall not be named.
As your kissing becomes more intense, you notice that this is not quite the same as you've experienced outside this place. You feel a warmth radiate out from your core. It fills you with an extreme awareness of your own body, which then bleeds into Amara, and you get that same awareness of her and the sensations she's feeling. Falling
Okay.
into the experience, you lose track of which sensations are yours and which are hers, as everything blurs. Sooner than you'd hoped, Amara loses the strength to keep you in this place, and
Damn.
you slide back into your normal physical world,
No more
which has
kissing.
lost just a little bit of its luster. Hopefully, Amara will call on you again soon.
You can skip all those. And then Star Trek, The Next Generation, the first season is a bit rough, so stick with it. I'm not planning to watch any. I don't really watch TV shows, like... I don't keep up with TV shows or, like, movies, and I just don't watch them. Like, I watch 12-episode anime sometimes, and that's kind of it. I do need to, like, try and get back into One Piece, though. I want to watch the new season of the live action of One Piece. Want to know which one you like? Which one of what? Moth, Miko is here. That was a close call. I'm glad to be able I'm glad Miko's able to see things clearly again. Done. And
You wake up to the sound of rainfall against your window
Cassie.
and spare a moment to think about the scale of magic required to create weather patterns in an artificial realm like this.
Compromise all Heartspell all the time is crazy. I don't know about that one. I want to go AFK when ads start, but there's still a few minutes till ads start, but I really gotta pee. So I'm gonna pull a quick BRB. Okay, I am back. Prime! Did you guys know if you have Amazon Prime, you can link it to your Twitch and it gives you 1 free tier 1 sub a month? Go piss, girl. I did. I've drank so much liquids today. It's kind of crazy. I feel like I'm overhydrated today. YouTube. I do have a YouTube channel. I do need to update the VODs because there's already a backlog. And ads have started. Great timing, Allie. Best timing. But if you use your Twitch Prime subscription, you don't get ads. Imagine needing to update the VODs. Imagine uploading your VODs, Mr. Beep Boop Blitz. Have you started working on the Resident Evil video? Resident Evil? Resident. Why does it sound weird when I say it? Resident Evil.
When you finally roll out of bed and head out to grab breakfast, you find Miko sitting on a windowsill in the hallway outside, looking absent-mindedly out at the rain.
Doing a 15-minute walk to buy chalky milk too much? No. I think you're just realizing how you sound. I know how I sound. I'm not one of those people who like hates their own voice, but I know the problems with how I talk in my speech. But it's so hard to train yourself out of that. I need like, what about 20 to 25? No. For some chalky milk, and then if you get chalky milk, you can get like a little snacky snack. You hate your own voice, it sickens you. I don't mind the sound of my own voice. I've never minded it. It's more the fact that like I tend to mumble sometimes when I'm streaming, I noticed, and I tend to like, I do have a little bit of a like a sound. Like it's anyway. Miko time! My queen.
Hey. Sorry, I was just lost in thought. Is that okay?
You could show couldn't you show up at just the right time? Of course it's
Cool.
okay, Miko. Anything's okay that you do.
I'm here a little early on purpose. Patiently waiting is sort of a new thing I'm trying out.
Oh?
Yeah, I found some other students who are struggling with some of what I am. That same reflex to lean on magic a little too much. It's nice to know I'm not the only one.
You have a tendency to be aggressive and violent too. Me? You're calling me aggressive? Mods. Animal.
They're helping me learn to get things under control. I've just been listening to the rain since I got here and not drifting into visions. It's been hard, but also nice.
Ban? Miko's such a little sweetheart.
And I've been looking forward to whenever you decided to drag your sleepy butt out of bed. Waiting for something I want is sort of new to me.
Well, I'm here now.
Yes, you are. I was really hoping you'd feel like hanging out today.
What do you want to do?
If it's okay, could you take the lead? I feel like I'm always dragging you towards some future I hope you'll rush into with me. I'd really like to know what you'd be most into right now.
That's a crazy comment, Sly. So just so you know, the developers are also watching the stream, so like they're gonna see what you said. Do you want that kind of thing? Yeah, is that like what you're into? Miko looks like they're gonna lay eggs in my mouth and I'm gonna die when they hatch is crazy. Fly out here throwing hate to all non-Cassies? Yeah. Yeah, I really didn't expect there to be such a fandom for Cassie in my chat. One of like the most unexpected things I've had. Let's get breakfast together. I want to study. Rainy days are great for cuddling. We're gonna get breakfast. Breakfast, most important meal of the day.
That sounds great. I'm going to cast a little shield for the walkover, though. I hate when my wings get wet.
Valid.
You and Miko have a relaxed meal together. As you chat about classes and friends and your homes, she seems more attentive than normal, focusing on the present with a low-key intensity.
I'm really glad to have this chance to know you.
I stand Cassie. That's crazy. I see you're just grasping at straws trying to bash everyone but Cassie.
I've had so many visions of you, of us, but those visions skip over a lot of the little things. They made me feel like we already know each other, but we don't. And I was so eager to get to them that I ignored everything good about right now.
Like what?
How easy you are to be around. How you always ask me questions about myself.
Cassie would eat this up more.
I don't know what's going to happen
Please.
next.
But like, no, Cassie told us she kind of finds it cool that like we don't listen to her though. So like, I don't know, maybe Sly's coming on too strong, you know? Sly's like, I would jump off a bridge if Cassie asked, and it's like, well, what if Cassie like will ask you that, but she's gonna be like, if you don't do it, it's like cool, it's like hotter. Cassie eats up a lot of things, valid.
When you live in the future, the present is just about how fast you can get where you're going, and how many steps you've taken towards this dream or that dream, whether you are moving fast enough to get to the perfect future before it slips away. If you hadn't slowed me down, I might not have stopped long enough to figure out the important part.
You're so cute.
I don't need to get anywhere as long as I'm enjoying where I am.
Exactly.
And I am enjoying being here with you on this gross rainy day, just hanging out.
Hours pass in unhurried conversation, and as the day goes on, Miko relaxes more and more. This morning, she was forcing herself to be in the moment, but by the time afternoon rolls around, her smiles are more genuine.
Today has been wonderful. I hope we have a lot more like this together.
Who knows what the future will bring? I'd love that. I think we will. I think we will.
Of course, we won't have more days like this.
This
if
is
the
my
school
queen.
is destroyed.
Well, that did get dark, but valid. We won't let that happen. Cause Miko's so smart and
I figured it
pretty.
out, you know? Why, all this time, all my visions have been of you.
Because I'm wonderful.
Yes, that's exactly it. But
That's
maybe
like-
even more so than you mean.
That's kind of too much of a me response. Like you know why have been having visions of you, and I'm just like, because I'm so awesome and cool. You need to pull through with Cassie. I'll think about it. I know you have no emotion. What do you mean? I'm gonna actually have the mods execute you. Don't put too much weight on the side comments I make while at work. Nope, it's canon, recorded in the record books for all time. Yeah, little did you know, Kale, everything you say is now canon. Ban? Ban? Is the motion new hip? Is motion a new hip board with the kids? I don't know, Blitz. I think that's an old hip board now. I feel like that's an 80s word. Motion is like the new Riz. Oh.
Remember I was reading Catastrophes and Cataclysms? The future you've seen is coming, and you're having the vision because you're the one who can stop it. But not alone.
With the power of friendship, anything is possible.
All my happy futures have you in them, because if we didn't become friends, then there wouldn't be any futures for either of us.
I'm happy it brought us together. Sorry, I'm eating an orange.
I'm glad we found each other, regardless of what version of us we make our way to. I'm ready, focused. Time to stop playing in my visions and use my gift to do some real good. If you're up for showing me that vision one more time.
I think I can manage that. This is my wife. Hold on, Miko. Why does it look like there's something? Is that a seed? Seed in my life. Oh. Ah! Back in my day, woo was the new term? That's such a lie, Blitz. You would say, Allie, could you please court Cassie? Oh, woo! Okay. Got it. Like, I thought you meant like, woohoo, like, woo, yeah, let's go! Not like, woo as in like, romance.
Yay!
No motion, no woo. Don't fumble Cassie. I'm not even gonna romance Cassie. I'm not gonna romance Cassie just because of how you're acting right now.
Ooh,
This is just like with
clever.
GMAC. When GMAC's here, he misbehaves and then I don't even show Cassie on the screen.
Ooh, clever!
Moth is so excited when you get one right. Miko? This is
Cool.
Miko. Yeah. I think Miko might be the sweetest character in the game.
Ooh, clever. Great.
She's just such a sweetheart. I think I just have a thing for nice people. I don't know.
Ooh,
I like characters that are
clever.
just like nice to me.
Yeah.
Wait, do you say opposites attract? Listen, I'm one of the nicest people I know.
Yeah. Ooh, clever.
And I know at least one person.
Ooh, clever. Yeah.
Nicest person in her room right now. No, I think my clown's nicer than me, actually.
Ooh, clever.
My clown that all of you are scared of.
A simple divination brings you back to your vision so quickly that it's hard to imagine that any other options remain. With some effort, you reach through the wards hiding this vision. And
I don't know
pull
how
Miko
many
through.
League players there are here right now, but the new League skins, there's a clown skin of Vex, and I really, really, really want it. I'm not gonna buy it because I refuse to spend money on League, but wait, do you play League? You play League of Legends? Blitzcrank splash art is spooky. Dude, I kind of love the April Fool's Day event. I played too much League. I knew there was a reason why I like this game. Mostly ARAMs. But you were big into rank 5 years ago? That's crazy. I'm kind of like worn out from ARAMs, but I still play them with other people. I've never played ranked though, except for on stream one time. You should play Vine Misfortune. AWAM Mayhems on top. I'm getting so burnt out on the ARAM Mayhem. Like, I don't mind playing with other people, but I realized this was my realization blitz. Sorry, we're going on a tangent. I'm so sorry, Miko. I want to like give you my full attention in just a second, Queen. So like I realized I love Earth. I love Earth in League with like a deep passion in my heart. I love Earth. And everyone else gets so sick of Earth. And now I'm like, oh, I get it now because I'm tired. I'm tired of I'm tired of ARAM. I'm like, I understand what everyone was saying whenever they don't like Earth. Which I don't mind Mayhem. It's just more of a I've been playing it too much. Earth is so good. The OG Earth loading screen is still one of your favorite pieces of art. I did not play back then. I started playing in like the season 9, 10. I know I was definitely playing in season 10, but like I think I started in 9. You got the Tompkins skin last night? I think this is like the most shocking thing I've heard is that there's a crossover between Heartspell and League of Legends. That's funny. Ali used to be into ranked. I played ranked one time. I've always kind of wanted to play ranked and just see how high I can climb, but I'm too scared of ranked. I'm a little bit anxious of a person. I got a bit of anxiety, so like ranked makes me too anxious. I would never disrespect Cassie the way you disrespect Miko. Sly, I'm streaming. I'm trying to talk to you guys at the same time, okay? Do a bunch of any one mode does that? Because you just play ARAM and not normals. And when Earth is out, people just spam that. I spam Earth. But I can spam Earth the whole entire time. My foot fell asleep again. You started in beta? Holy. Sorry. Sorry. Old. Sorry. Sorry. All roads lead back to League. Your mains are Leona, Braum, and Kench. If you find any of that sleeping into Heartspell, let me know. I haven't seen any of it yet, but okay, so like don't alright. So like I'm a support main in League and my support main is now Teemo. So don't judge me too hard on that. But other than Teemo, it's like Janna and like any enchanter support. Pin from Heartspell live? That'd be crazy. Look at the rare skins list. You have like all of them except the tournament ones. It's crazy. Oh my god. Support, by the way. Okay, but like But like the thing is, it's so good because like Teemo support, you just blind their ADC and then the ADC can't hit your ADC and it's so entertaining. You're bad with enchanter supports? You're support main, but engage tanks? Leo can try. Lysandra? That's kind of crazy. Hi, GMAC. GMAC, there's another Cassie lover in chat. But now Cassie's never going to be on the stream because of it. Lysandra was your very first main? Fair. I do like a little bit of, I don't really play Anivia in norms, but I do like a little bit of Anivia. Anyway, I can't stop talking about League. Switching the game to League actually right now. No, I would never do that to Miko. I would never leave Miko for League.
As you feel her awareness fully pass through the barriers, you can feel the pressure of 1,000 calamities rushing to her, desperate for an oracle's attention. You feel her take your hand, and with a shake of her head, she pushes the other futures away, trembling slightly, and she takes in every detail of this future. The students are screaming for help, the realm tearing itself apart, a storm of emotion and magic threatening to carry you away. Miko turns to face you, and in her eyes you see your reflection. She holds your gaze, and for a moment you can feel fate and time warping around the two of you.
I just got back from Cassie's place. Is crazy.
Time to do what I do best. Let's find ourselves something better.
Miko guides you away from this vision. You can tell that there aren't many places to go, but Miko is uniquely practiced at hunting down futures she wants. She finds a branch in time and pulls you through.
Alright, just like we practiced. Everyone's in position? Good. Do we have the rest of the students channeling mana to help? Excellent. Okay, we've only got one chance at this, but I know we can do it.
The next moment is bright and confusing, but the emotions washing over you are a heady mix of love and triumph. This is it. A future where the school and everyone at it are saved. It isn't you saving it, but a group of wizards working together.
I actually just got back from Cassie's place. This is part of a later mini date, but not for the player.
I've seen what I need to see. Let's go back.
You and Miko release the visions
I'm
simultaneously.
so proud of Miko. She was like so terrified. And then she like went and talked, like she went to a support group and now she's so good. She's so back.
Hey, congrats! You're the chosen one after all. Don't let it go to your head.
I'm destined to save the school?
Not destined. Just that you have the potential to. Knowing what to do is very different from being able to do it.
Did she finally start showering? I will execute you,
You might
Jima.
just straight up fail. You wouldn't be the first.
See, this is why you're never getting to see Cassie again. Alright, you and Sly are being such little haters to everyone else. I'm taking Cassie away. Kale? Ban Cassie from the game. For now. Just on my stream specifically. Just ban Sly? No, GMAC, you're also being the problem child. You literally just said, did she finally start showering? I'm getting Cassie removed from the stream. I'm sure I can do it with your help. I'm ready. I can do this. I can do this with her help.
Her arms still wrapped protectively.
Is a genuine
around you.
question.
Miko nuzzles the top of your head.
Hey Mac, let's go to a more peak streamer who can pull Cassie is crazy.
You're a great wizard. But in the future, I found it's not just your magical might saving the day, it's your charm. Riley is going to need all those other students ready to help, and without
See,
you,
Miko
they won't
says I'm
be.
charming.
It's too bad. I was hoping for a classic Chosen One situation, like some magic spell that only you can cast because your great-great-grandparents are demigods or something. Then we could just do a training montage and you'd be set.
Some rat. Cassie fans in here. I love Cassie. I'm just saying. She lied, you bully. No, I want to talk to Cassie. I just don't want you or GMAC seeing her.
That's dangerously
you're being
powerful
little
magic, but I think we
gremlins.
could pull it off. If you choose the right song and weave magic into it just right, you can get in days or even weeks of training in just a couple minutes.
10 gifted? 10 gifted for what?
But when it comes to relationships, you have to do that the old-fashioned way. Not recruit, exactly. You're the chosen one because you were always going to be close to them, just by virtue of being you. I'm guessing that saving the school depends on how you bring them all together. You probably already know them, but that cataclysm is almost here, and we can't afford to leave things to chance. There's one last ritual we need to do, but I need to do some research first.
Does the chosen one get goodbye kisses?
Nope, but you
Oh.
do. I'm an oracle, so I'm going to meet lots of chosen ones, you know.
Oh,
But
okay.
only
Miko gives you a long, tender kiss before heading off towards the library.
To romance Cassie? Well, I was planning on romancing Cassie anyway. I just don't want to talk to her because you two are being gremlins. See, I could talk to Ember. Sorry, I'll take a step back. I could talk to Typhon. I could talk to Heron. Over there, right over there. Down, down. Like, do you know where to find Cassie? I feel like I'm watching Dora. I just noticed the stream title couldn't have described it better. You know, Barely, I was on the verge of making the stream title Getting Heron and Preg, but I felt like that was too far. I felt like Getting Heron and Preg was maybe a little bit too far. Anyway. Where's Waldo? But for Cassie, it's just a school of fish. And you call us gremlins? Okay, but you guys are hating on the other characters for me to play for me to romance Cassie. Alright, Cassie is very eager to hang out with me now that I can actually choose to.
Hi again, my land buddy. I've been thinking about the new line of magical study that I'm excited about, but is also extremely risky.
Go, streamer. Oh my God. Like, calm down. Few notches down.
This sort of experiment I'd only trust with someone who's
Oh.
always done right by me, even though you're trying to get under my scales.
Hey, that's me.
So it's really cool that you learned to counteract my siren song. But after a lifetime of always doing the enthralling, I want to know what it's like to lose control to someone else. Just
One
for a
Piece
little while.
chapter just dropped. I'm sorry, Cassie. Priorities. GMAC, there is no way. No way you're leaving stream to read One Piece. Okay. Kinky. I'm saying
Think you
kinky.
can help me figure this out? Straight up mind control and compulsion isn't against the Academy's charter, but anyone who does that kind of magic gets a stigma you don't want.
But I'm just a silly little guy.
Maybe we could
I'm just
start
a
with some light
goofy
suggestion
little
or
guy.
adjust
And you're
you.
angry
Just
at me
see how suggestible I
for
am when I'm
being
not in
silly?
charge.
Okay,
That's very
I
attractive.
do really like the fact that Cassie takes a turn after me. I don't know why. It's just like very entertaining.
I see a good one.
Nice. You might be a genius, I don't know.
Are you trying to impress me? That's impressive.
No, she messed it up. I want to do that one. It's fine. It's fine. It's okay.
You haven't done a lot of mind control, but the basics aren't so hard with a willing subject. Patiently and carefully, you lull Cassie into a lethargy. Her eyes stop following you as you feel her consciousness slip below the surface, and a calm serenity settles over her mind. You realise that you never actually discussed what you were supposed to be doing, so you're very cautious as you get her to walk towards you and perform simple actions like raising her hands above her head.
Sorry, Allie, I didn't recognize your game at first. Listen, I know Cassie so well. Alright.
After a few minutes, you slowly bring her back to awareness.
Hey, how are you
Pretty
feeling?
good. I don't remember much though. Can you tell me what happened? Oh,
I know her well
you
too,
didn't even
sure.
punch my butt or have me grab my boobs or anything. That's very cute. I appreciate it.
Okay, I didn't expect that.
I know. That's why I trust you.
Fair.
Give me a little bit to think about how I feel about all this, and then maybe we can try pushing this a little further.
Whenever you're ready. Lynn. Ooh. I'm like nervous to go to Riley. I'm like, cause like Riley's trying to fix the school, right? So I'm like nervous that everything's gonna break. So that was the best part with it? No. Not even close. Ooh, what was the last thing me and Lynn did?
Hey, I just got a message from Morgan. They want us to meet down in the swamp. Suila. Like this couldn't get any more ominous.
Ah, there you are. I was beginning to worry you might have been intercepted by something hungry. Dying on the way here would have been so terribly anticlimactic, don't you think?
Yeah, whatever. Why did you bring us all the way
This is
out
Ali's
here
type.
anyways?
Wait, Morgan or Lynn? Are you saying Morgan's my type? If you're saying Morgan, that's crazy.
Why, privacy, of course. No one comes out here but me. And we don't want any nosy busybodies interrupting our little tete-a-tete with an eldritch power,
But
now do
like,
we?
Lynn is literally like turning into a demon. Ooh, Morgan, I'm always excited to see which folks go to help Lynn. I like Lynn, but he also pisses me off. Pissing me off, not letting me help him.
This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for me to study the effects of a powerful spirit inhabiting a human. I won't have some bored student ruining it for me.
I was like, I really didn't know who to pick. I was like, surely Morgan's probably the best person to help Lynn because Morgan's the healer and already working with Lynn, right? Like, that was my thought process. Kind of wanted to go to Riley though. But our first priority is helping Lynn, right? Ooh, should I be taking notes? All right, let's ground Morgan a little bit. Be like,
oh yes,
helping
yes,
is more
the
important.
boy. Don't worry about it. This won't even be the most harrowing spell I've cast this week. Although I do hope it's the most fun.
It's not going to be fun for me.
Well, not with that attitude. Come on, Lynn. Being possessed is certainly something to avoid in general, but the whole goal is to make this temporary. A little sense of adventure would go a long way. Speaking of, I've been ready for an hour, so whenever you've conquered your troublesome hesitations...
Just give me a second.
This is going to work.
At this point, I feel like I'm just along for the ride. I'm glad you're both confident.
Lynn, you have to trust us.
I'm afraid. I've been in this state for months, and it stopped feeling like things could get much worse. But
Have faith in me. Give him a hug.
Inviting this thing into me, I can't shake the fear that I'm not coming back.
You sweep Lynn into an embrace, and after a moment of half-hearted protest, Lynn returns it. Careful not to squeeze too hard or dig any of his sharper bits into you, Lynn holds onto you for a long, tender moment.
Thanks. I'll be okay. We can start.
Okay, let's go. Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
Watch out! Better than I would have done.
Bonk.
Sigh. A light touch. Better than I would have done. Better than I would have done.
Damn. Not really blue around there though.
You have an interesting style. Better than I would have done. Huh?
Oh, I wish there was a... Well, oh, wait.
Better than I would have done. Better than I would have done. Sweetheart.
I need this one down. No. Let's have it. Yeah.
Pretty good.
Dang it.
Sigh. Creative.
Throughout the ritual, Morgan's attitude is precise and detached. Together, you methodically shape the manner to open a window in Horizon's wards and begin to strengthen the connection between Lynn and the Devourer. There's a building pressure, and then a sudden gust of wind. When it dies down, something about how he looks at you is very different. Alien. It sends a shiver down your spine. Then Lynn takes a moment to look at his own body. He flexes his monstrous hand appreciatively and scowls at the other, the exact opposite of how you've seen Lynn look at himself many times.
This magic stinks of Galdrin, but the master of this place would never have brought me into his domain, nor would he have allowed it. You take a great risk by defying him. Why?
We're attempting to see to this student's medical needs. He appears to have contracted a rather potent and fascinating infection. From you, we believe. He wishes to be rid of it, so we're here to discuss a treatment.
Then, mortals, quick to make deals, quicker still to try to find ways out of them.
Well, that's offensive. Not a way out. A new deal? Ooh. Sure.
You brought me here to strike a new bargain. Interesting.
I feel like that was a bad idea.
The boy wanted power. I gave it to him. In return, he will become one of my Dvorkin and serve me in the realms I no longer travel.
He's in pain. He wants to give the power back. I'm gonna say this.
That is not how this works. Pacts with me cannot be simply forgotten. He sought out the power, and now he must accept it, as well as the obligation that comes with it. His refusal is the source of his current pain. Advise him to cease his stubborn refusals. The sooner he completes the transformation, the sooner we can act in concert.
I don't think he's gonna do that.
He must. He accepted my power. He must also accept the price.
He only accepted part of
This
it.
pact of yours lacks a certain amount of specificity. Surely the terms are flexible? Come now, Devora, be reasonable. Us mortals can be very stubborn, as you've noted.
The Devora looks at you through Lynn's eyes for a long moment.
His obstruction is irritating, but as you say, he has not fully accepted my gifts. So perhaps a compromise can be reached.
What do you want him for?
Many things, but most pressingly, his access to Galdrin's realm. The meddlesome wizard took something from me long ago and keeps it where I cannot reach. I would use Lynn to retrieve it for me. None of your concern. Let my influence guide him to it, and see it brought past the boundaries of your realm. Do this, and I will halt his transformation.
But not reverse it?
That cannot be done. He should be grateful. For a single act of assistance, he will live a life with greater control of magic than he would otherwise have.
So using it breaks the world around him?
Only if he is sloppy. If he will not accept my control, then he will need to learn to control it himself. I owe him no debt in that regard.
Then it's going to become my problem, I'm sure. But very well. However, we can't agree to this new deal on Lynn's behalf. If he refuses, what then?
I have been as generous as I am prepared to be. He can accept these new terms, or not. If he does not, then his debt is not paid. He can continue to resist, but eventually he will let his guard down, and I will take what I am owed.
There's no other options?
I have been more than accommodating, and my patience is...
Alright, can we go kill Devora?
Lynn has options now. He should choose one. Soon.
What if I just kill you instead?
Lynn's eyes roll back in his head,
Why don't I just,
and you step
like...
forward to catch him. After a few minutes of watching over him, Lynn becomes aware of his surroundings again.
So, there really is no way to get rid of this. I'm stuck with it.
We worked hard to get you an
I
option.
know. And I'm grateful.
Option 3, murder? Can we just murder
That's just
Devora?
not what I'd hoped. And now I have this choice. Giving in to the Devora feels like a bad option. But stealing from Galdrin and giving something back to this thing? The headmaster must have taken it for a reason.
Crossing the Archmage would be foolish on many levels. If this Devora was an enemy of his, then we shouldn't help it. But we also should not give it continued access to a student. You must be careful, Lynn.
I guess it can't hurt to at least track down what the Devora wants and then make a decision.
Lynn, I don't know.
Next, even if I don't like the options.
This sounds like it's the thing that's gonna break the entire school.
Thank you both so much for doing this. Really.
This is worrying.
This whole ordeal has taken a lot out of me. I'm gonna go get some sleep.
The chapter was peak. They added a foot avatar in Discord. Natasha apparently gifted that to Meltdown Pop. Apparently. Right there? I don't know what you're talking about. I don't see anything. Over there, Allie. What are you talking about? Close the book? Yeah, I don't see anything. Did you just hear my voice go out? You were gonna gift it to Meltdown. Natasha beat you to it. Whenever Allie lies, her voice goes up. I just see a book. Okay, Sly, I apologize to you, but I'm not talking to Cassie.
Ember lets you know that the drama with the High Fae is settling down, and she would love to see you at study group tonight. You spend the day distracted by anticipation. Ember's face lights up when you walk into the senior lounge for study group.
But who gave it? No, you said it's too late. I wanna progress Ember's story. I'm curious.
You made it! Sorry that I've been so busy lately. Classes and helping out with the school, and now everyone knowing I'm a princess. It's a lot. I've been looking forward to study group with you.
Are things straightened out with your friends?
I think so. They're being even more protective of me than usual. Constantine sees it as a personal failing that Dawn was able to put my secret out there. But we're all calming down.
Ember eagerly pulls you over to one of the plush couches and sits down with you, pulling out a couple spell books.
She's cute too, but Cassie.
Before you get out your own materials, Ember turns to you with a wink and gives you a big public smooch, quickly dispelling any suspicions that things might be cooling between the princess and her date.
The princess?
Oh, look at you two. So cute. You two are an inspiration, you know. Constantine has been chatting me up, so don't be surprised if we slip away.
Don't be surprised if we slip away.
As long as you promise not to fight any werewolves.
Don't worry, Em. I'll make sure his focus stays on me.
Ember smiles after Lila as she saunters over to join Constantine.
Just like that, a smooch already? Okay, for context, Ember originally invited us to her study groups because I don't remember actually, but we have to fake date because if not, they wouldn't have let us be there. So we're kind of just fake dating right now. We don't have the romance yet. And they get very suspicious if you're not like all the high faes are very touchy. She needs to fake date to stop everyone from constantly talking about fae politics. Yeah, that one.
Those two are up to something.
Good reminder, thank you. Sounds like something fun. What do you mean?
I've known those two my entire life. I know what Constantine looks like when he's pleased with himself. And I absolutely know what flirty Lilo looks like. This is neither.
What does Constantine look like when he's pleased?
More imperious than usual, if you can believe it. And every once in a while he'll rub his hands together. A tick he picked up from his father. It's too bad. Those two have been an item a couple times, and they're always a lot of fun until the inevitable dramatic breakup. I'd be happy for them, but I really don't think that's what's going on. Looks like we're not the only fake couple here, but I can't worry about it right now. Too much work to catch up on.
What are we working on?
Everything. I'm seriously behind in all my classes.
How'd that happen?
Things keep breaking at the school lately. Small things, but Riley keeps asking for help, and I can't say no when that cutie is putting so much into keeping this place running.
He is pretty cute. Thanks for doing all that. You need to take care of yourself too. He is pretty cute.
Right? I kind of want to pinch his butt, but I think he'd die of embarrassment.
Okay. Huh? What? I don't know if they actually started dating or not. We did tell Riley that he should talk to Ember, like in a flirty way. Sounds like I have some competition.
No way. Riley and I are both way too busy for a real relationship. And
What?
besides, real relationships can be stressful, even when they're amazing. A tricksy fake relationship is exactly what I need right now. It's
Ember! I told Riley to date you.
Blah. I don't even have time to fantasize about pinching cute butts with all this new work landing on me.
Oh, your side? No. No. Riley was actually the first character I romanced. Oh, you can see the artwork on here. That's awesome.
Yeah, I thought I had all my responsibilities balanced, even with repairing all the enchantments. But those same enchantments surprised me with some unexpected assignments. It's just a little overwhelming. I want to be spending time with you and teaching more classes like the siphoning lesson, but with everything else on my plate, I just don't have the energy. Speaking of energy, I'd love to study with you, but your shoulder looks very comfy. Is it okay if I rest my head? Just for a minute?
No, as much as you want.
Thanks. If I doze off, though, wake me up if Constantine or Lila sneaks off.
Mere seconds later,
Bruh? What do you
Ember
mean, bruh?
falls asleep on you. She wasn't kidding about being exhausted. Ember is still looking
Ember's just
extremely
sleepy. Of course I'm
comfortable,
gonna let
curled
them
up
take a
on
nap
you
on
half
me.
an hour later, when Lila and Constantine sneak out of the room together.
Wake up, Ember.
Oh, come on, we're going after them.
We're gonna spy on them?
Don't worry, we do this to each other all the time, and I need to know what they're being so cagey about.
Ember takes you by the hand and leads you out into the hallway.
I used to play hide and seek with those two all the time, and they know some of my tricks, but they don't know any of yours. Think you can track down a pair of scheming fairies?
Easy. Easy peasy.
Oh!
Ew.
Impressive!
What? Oh.
Yes! Oh! That's really good. Oh! That's really good.
Oh my goodness, crazy combo? Yeah, I'm kind of a
Oh.
gamer. I kind of play video games.
That's really good.
Never mind. Okay, this is why you're not getting Cassie. You know what?
Impressive.
No Cassie for you, actually. I'm just kidding. No, you
that's
already
really
said it.
good.
No take backsies.
Yes,
No take backsies.
that's really good.
Probably.
Oh!
I'm gonna get this down to 1. I don't think I can. Actually, yes I can.
That's
right there.
really good. That's the way. Oh, very well done.
Nice move, great move, even. Very good move. No way, let's go. Oh, that's so funny.
Your tracking spell works its way past Lila's cunning misdirections and Constantine's powerful wards, leading you to the door of an unused classroom. You can hear muffled voices from inside.
Did it work?
Okay,
We'll see.
be careful, but I need to get close enough to see what they're doing.
We're sure not gonna find them naked.
If I'm wrong, I'll handle the apologies. Also, I'm not wrong.
Also, I'm not wrong. Honestly, valid queen.
Alright, that should just about do it. An extra assignment in synchronous casting, and I'm increasing the requirements for the year-end project in adversarial enchantment.
I've made it so that the castle is making weird smells on the first floor. Nothing too bad, but people will complain enough that Riley will ask Ember to fix it.
Oh.
That should be enough to keep out of trouble for a couple more weeks. Let's head back before anyone gets too suspicious. Remember to muss your hair.
Excuse me, little prince? I do not need tips on how to look like I've been screwing. I'm even better at it than Ember.
So you still think she and her human are putting on an act? They seem authentic to me.
You're thinking with the wrong head, as usual when it comes to Em. It's definitely a show for us, although between you and me, I think she has some real feelings mixed in there.
You're thinking with the wrong head is crazy.
Well, that's good news. If they aren't actually together, that's one less problem for us to worry about.
Hooray! Ember's happy relationship is fake, and she feels like she has to lie to us. Constantine, I hate this.
To be fair, they're also lying to us.
No, I don't like it either. But it's not as if we have a choice. And pleasant or not, we are protecting her and our homes. At the end of this semester, this will all be over.
And then all our new responsibilities start. I want Em to be able to do what she wants until then. That's why she came here, right?
And she did, for a semester. That didn't go well. Anarchist werewolf girlfriend, if you'll remember. I love Ember, but coming here was a mistake. I understand why Queen Katrini is anxious.
So this is what you'd be doing if we did have a choice?
Hi, Professor. Welcome in.
No. If it were up to me, I would support Ember, unconditionally, as I always have. Which the Queen knows, so I understand why she's resorting to a geisha.
You and Ember press yourselves back into a corner as Lila and Constantine wrap up their spell work and leave the room.
How are you today? I'm doing pretty good.
I'm not sure what I expected, but it wasn't that.
You're right, definitely not playing around. I don't understand what I just heard. What did Lilia say about real feelings? I feel like that's a bad time to bring it up. No. I'll choose the first one.
Turns out it's only me who's getting screwed.
What's happening?
It's a geisha, my mother's favorite tool. Powerful magic that forces a certain behavior. Like a law, but backed up by all the magic of the summer court. It sounds like Mother was so bent out of shape about my freshman year that she's enchanted all my friends to look out for me in the ways that she wants.
Is that why Constantine doesn't like me?
Constantine likes you just fine. He's not always the best at showing it, and yeah, a geisha could definitely be accentuating some of his more antisocial qualities. Tampering with a royal geisha is a great way to piss off the queen, but I'm past caring. Controlling me is bad enough, but my friends? Yeah, that's not going to stand.
We're gonna break the enchantment?
A geisha placed by the queen of the summer court is an incredibly resilient piece of magic. Unweaving it or altering it directly isn't going to be possible. But a geisha can be worked around, or even turned on itself if you're clever enough. Like how Dawn was able to reveal that I'm a princess, even with a geisha in place to prevent it.
So we're borrowing a trick from Dawn?
Yeah, and my mom will hate that. Good. To break the geisha, we need to understand what it does. But I think we're most of the way there. What do my friends seem focused on?
Driving me away, not teaching high fame magic, fighting Dawn. I guess fighting...
Maybe.
Dawn.
I think it's more that Dawn is obsessed with fighting us, and Constantine in particular has too much pride to ignore her. Don't get me wrong, I'm betting there's definitely something in the geisha about Dawn, but it probably has more to do with me keeping my clothes on than anyone getting in fights. What my friends really reacted to was me wanting to teach mana siphoning.
I couldn't get the
Constantine's
hints?
obsidence
What do you
makes sense,
mean?
but I would have bet that Lila or one of the others would have helped me with that class. I know Mother was very upset when she learned I'd told Dawn that I'm a princess. I guess she's worried about what else I might tell people.
What do we do with
I have an
that?
idea, but I think we're going to need Riley's help. For now, though, we should get somewhere less suspicious in case Lila and Constantine get back and wonder where we are.
Ember has taught
Wait,
you
she's a
summer
princess?
court
Yeah.
cantrip, Sunfire.
That's why I don't like
Sunfire
Dawn.
destroys a column of gems.
Ember and Dawn dated for a brief period, and Ember told Dawn that she's the princess. So Dawn was like, oh, you can fix everything then. Is Cassie her mom? No, they're all students. What do you mean? Because Cassie is my queen? Okay, buddy. Okay, buddy. Alright. Post the book? Do you think Cassie likes Irish accents? Probably. Over there? I wonder where Cassie is. Where is she? I don't know. Is she over here? In the middle? All I see is fish next to the guy. I do love sushi. I only see 3 people. Yeah, there's Morgan, there's Riley, and then there's Typhon.
You find Cassie uncharacteristically sulking by herself.
I'm frustrated. The suggestion spell you cast last time worked, but it wasn't fun. I didn't feel out of control.
Well, I want to be careful with you.
But that's just it. I've been trolled humans before without even meaning to. I literally can't be careful with them. They'll just come stumbling up to me no matter what. I want to know what that's like. When I enthrall humans, I can see how much they want me. Like, so much that they can't think about anything else. And that's kind of terrible, but also feels like it must be such a rush. And like, I know I'm flirty all the time, but when I get a real crush, I get so awkward. I worry about doing the wrong thing or feeling the wrong thing. I just want that pure desire I see in humans.
Before you eat them, I feel like Cassie would not like that. Do you have a crush like that now?
Yes? Gosh, I guess it's hard to tell with me when I flirt with everyone, but I really like you. Like, I don't want to just bang you or eat your soul. I want you, to like me. Also, can I just say that you have, like, a lot of self-control? Like, I know you want me, but you're being so careful with all this, and that's really cool.
I would never hurt you.
See, just like that! Compelling people is fun, but then they're just after, all of this.
Throw it for the content?
Really
Alright.
care about me. So last time I was sort of all the way gone from what was happening, and I don't want that. For today, can you try keeping me present? Less hypnosis, more commanding?
I think we need a safe word.
Sure.
So
Yeah,
valid.
if we have that set up, then you can worry less, and that sounds more exciting to me. How about... I love fire magic.
Maybe a little too long.
Okay. How about seahorse?
Any chance you'll say that normally?
What, because I'm a sea person? No way. Seahorses are creepy little dudes, and I try my best not to think about them. Always just drifting around, grabbing at stuff. No, thank you.
Okay.
Okay, I want to get started. I was thinking, this sort of sympathetic magic works best if the caster has some sort of physical token of their subject.
What are you thinking?
Cassie reaches into a pouch on her belt and pulls out a small iridescent scale. She holds it up to catch the light and then hands it to you.
Sly, are you alright over there? You good over there, Sly?
Thanks, I grew it myself. You can keep it, by the way. Like a friendship bracelet, I guess. But also, this should make this whole compulsion thing easier.
So what should I be compelling you to do?
Surprise me. Like, don't go too crazy or embarrass me or whatever, but I'll seahorse you if you do anything I don't like.
Okay. Ooh, that's 5. That's 5. But then I wanna. Oh! Don't throw, Allie. Not throwing.
I see a good one. Cute. I like it. Great. Ooh, how about I would have done that too.
I think there's a 4 down here.
Not too bad. I would have done that too.
Easy
You
peasy
take
lemon
a few minutes
squeezy.
to really feel out the connection you built through Cassie's scale. There's a powerful resonance in your voice, and
Hop on
Cassie
one
hangs
foot,
on
but-
every word. Unlike last time, she's very much present.
Do a twirl, come here. Come over here. Well, she used to tell us to come over here. But I kind of want to do a twirl for fun.
Cassie looks conflicted, as she wants to resist to try out the magic, but also she doesn't really mind showing off a little. She does a cute spin, but it's a little unclear.
Why I went from she sounds like my mom to absolutely feeding is an odd turn. Yeah, I wasn't gonna say anything about that.
I guess it's working. Maybe go just a little harder.
Perform some fire magic. Kiss me.
She takes a confident step forward, cheeks flushing slightly as her eyes
'Cause I'm
dart to some
Filipino?
nearby students,
Fair.
mostly wrapped up in their own efforts.
I actually didn't know that you were Filipino, Sly.
She presses against you, and her lips just barely brush yours. She continues to plant incredibly delicate kisses on your mouth, while her large eyes study your own with excited curiosity.
Pull away more.
Cassie's hands slide across your back as she presses herself against you
Hey
and brings her
yo.
mouth to yours. Her lips part, and you faintly taste salt as her tongue
Don't be
darts
shy. You gotta
forward.
kiss the girl. Actually, she's kissing me. I told her to.
You can feel her muscles tense and relax as she explores whether or not she can bring herself to push you away. But it's clear that she can't. A couple nearby students cough, and you see Cassie blush. But she doesn't pull back. Your mouth and hands.
Now the other
explore her
students being
without
like, "Can you guys
resistance,
not have a
feeling her breath
make-out
quicken as you
session?"
caress her bare skin.
You're gonna make her do anything and you forced her to kiss you? Well, the other one was perform fire magic, which she doesn't like doing. And then I don't even remember what the other option was. But like, it's Cassie. We have a safe word for a reason.
Wait, Seahorse!
Oh, okay.
Nothing! I mean, you didn't do anything wrong.
You
I'm
know,
having
fair.
the best time, but also, I'm kind of too embarrassed. Like, I think I'm all about the control, but I don't really want an audience.
Valid.
Thanks for help. Yeah, I had a ton of fun and Seahorse too when I wanted to. I think it went great.
You two are just like in a classroom making out. What would go wrong?
Awesome! I'll see you then.
Start a romance with Cassie. I got an achievement. Ooh. Yeah, I've decided I'm romancing everyone just because I remember there's achievements to romancing people. Okay. Because like the only two I would probably leave out would be like Dawn and Typhon, maybe Amara. But like now I have to romance everyone so I can get all the achievements, you know? The goat streamer, thank you. Thank you. You know, I give the fans what they want.
The
talk to
days
Morgan.
after you and Morgan's attempt to
Amara
summon
is cool
Galdron
too.
are tense as rumors circulate through the student body of an active necromancy ritual site in the swamps. As Morgan predicted, the school teeters on the brink of a wide-scale panic before some of the seniors manage to calm things down.
Hear me out, I can fix her.
One morning, you all wake up to a bulletin posted throughout the dorms and castle, unsigned, but likely coming from Riley.
Wait, I can't read this. I want to see what this says. Zoom, enhance, let me read it.
The ritual site in the swamps appears to have been the work of a curious student experimenting with dangerous chaos magic. While the practice of necromancy is not forbidden at the Academy, please remember that such manner is inherently dangerous and corrupting. If anyone has found a necromantic tome or otherwise is curious about the world of the dead, please reach out to any of the seniors for guidance. Thank you, and let's all do our part to keep the Academy safe.
Morgan's in trouble.
Assurance that the matter is being looked into gives the students permission to stop worrying about the issue, but elements of discontent and paranoia continue to make their rounds. You've been careful not to draw attention to yourself or spend much time around Morgan, but a mishap in Magical Beasts 102, Origins of Myth, lands you in the infirmary with one fewer fingers than you prefer to have.
Oh dear, that's a bit of blood that would do better inside you. Just to make sure you do want to have 5 fingers again, yes? Many
Are you gonna make me heal this?
And pass up this opportunity to see the results of such an exotic bite up close? I'm not letting you have all the fun. Come with me and I'll have this mended in no time.
There may or may not be references to our D&D campaign all over Heartspell. That's so funny. Honestly, fair.
Morgan sits you down on the edge of one of the beds, and you glance around the otherwise empty infirmary, mostly to avoid looking at your injury.
At least in the background? Oh.
They gently cradle your hand between theirs, and the pain subsides immediately.
Really no need to worry. As you might imagine, knitting bone is a specialty of mine. Being attached to someone living makes it slightly harder, but I'll have you good as new in a minute.
Your hands feel nice, promise. Your hands feel nice.
That's the shock talking, but I appreciate it all the same.
Morgan raises your hand, still cradled in theirs, to their mouth, and gently breathes warm air between their fingers, sending a shiver through you as the magic finishes the healing process. A few wipes with a warm, wet cloth, and your hand does indeed look as good as new.
Don't mention it. It's what I'm here for, after all. Also, a wonderful cover. Everyone's keeping their eyes peeled for potential necromancers, but of course the lead healer isn't at the top of anyone's list.
Oh yeah, you don't look like a necromancer at all.
Is that... Are you mocking my fashion? Amongst the Fae, I'm considered quite stylish, you know. And even if someone were to associate my delightful ensemble with matters of the grave, it's hard to pin suspicion on the person who's helping everyone.
Do you like helping people?
Like is a strong word. I don't mind it. But there's a more important practical consideration beyond just the practice and general reputation. One you might also consider if you're interested in following in my footsteps.
What's that?
Necromancy has a lot of risks. One of them is that the more you channel dark mana, the more it hollows you out, distances you from life around you, especially other people. Healing magic does the opposite, so taking this position inoculates me against one of the larger long-term risks of my real pursuits.
I take that risk. So the good bounces out the bad.
If you still think of necromancy as bad, then you might be hopeless. But
Do
yes,
it, I
you're right
dare
about
you.
the general process, even if you're wrong about all the following details and implications. I'm glad you came by, even if the motivation was rather unpleasant for you. Our work is far from complete.
We need to find that spirit, right?
Exactly. I can't be certain, but I think it's a former student. And I certainly don't know anything about any students having died here. Mysteries upon mysteries.
You said you knew of one.
Oh, yes, but Galdrin put that one back together, so no chance of their soul still wandering about. This is someone else. Someone I hadn't heard about. If it's haunting the castle or the dorms, perhaps it saw what happened to Galdrin while most of the students were gone for the summer. We just need to find it.
How do we do that?
Carefully. Searching the academy for a ghost shouldn't be too hard at night when spirits are more active, but this place has gotten a little crazy about necromancy. Don't let anyone see you channeling death magic.
I won't. Scouts on her.
Good. Just start looking when you have time. I'll let you know if I find anything, and you do the same.
Over the next few nights, you start searching the academy for
Ghost
ghosts.
hunting! Gashrams are more common. Alright. Bam! Get that out of here. Bam.
The more you practice, the more easily you're able to channel the small streams of chaos mana necessary for basic necromancy, like searching for lost souls. Or so you assume. With most ghosts confined to the swamp, you don't find anything, and it's hard to know how well your spells are actually working. Long nights spent wandering the castle turn up nothing at all. So it's startling when you round a corner in the conservatory and find yourself face to face with the same apparition you saw in the swamps. As before, it bolts. You sprint after the spirit, and a short minute later arrive at a small grove of trees behind the conservatory, where you lose it. But you can still feel it in the area, watching from nearby.
I feel like with the spirit, you need to be like, it needs to be like how you treat a cat, you know?
You send a message
You can't
to Morgan,
spook it. You
and they
gotta
arrive
like,
a few minutes later.
gotta like, it kind of ignore it, but like kind of be like, me, 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 me. Little.
You found it? Excellent work, my apprentice.
Thanks.
Give me a moment. Yes, I see. This spirit has an aversion to necromancy and some wizardly talents to defend itself with. But also... yes, there you are, my pretties.
My pretties.
Morgan makes a clawed hand, and as they slowly lift it upwards, the soil beneath you shifts, and bones begin to poke through.
Ooh, fun.
Wait, what is that a deer skeleton? We've definitely been chasing a person, right? And not a magic deer?
Wait, deer skeleton? Just a spirit, come here, little spirit. I'm sure I would know the difference.
Well, I mean, you know, I've never tried to describe the difference between a person's soul and an animal's before. There are differences, but I see the difficulty.
At that moment, you hear footsteps approaching. Morgan looks down at the deer skeleton at their feet.
Shit, this won't look great. Not if people are already paranoid about necromancers. I'll clean this up, you distract them. Go on, hurry!
You walk quickly around the corner of the conservatory and almost run right into someone. Out of the corner of your eye, you can still see Morgan attempting to sink the bones back into the earth.
Hello? Oh!
Oh, it's Riley.
Oh my! You startled me half to death. You shouldn't be out this late. Not with some misguided student dabbling in necromancy.
About that, Riley.
Riley's eyes start sliding in the direction of where you can just make out a panicked Morgan.
Kiss him.
Well,
Distraction.
I suppose I'm glad you were after all. But...
You stop Riley stammering by covering his mouth with yours and gradually relaxes into the moment, shyly holding your waist as you kiss in the moonlight.
I heard the only way to fix her is to get to level 50 in arena mode. Mode?
Out of the corner of your eye, Morgan is watching you with a keen focus, drinking in every detail of you and Riley without a hint of shame.
Dang, okay.
The necromancer's gaze lingers on the two of you for a moment, before they shake themselves and get back to the work at hand. You and your paramour set about fully occupying each other's attention, and when you disentangle sometime later, there's no trace of Morgan, and no hint of necromancy in the area. The next day, you find a note slipped under your door.
Thanks for the save. Meet me in the infirmary later and we'll figure out what to do next.
I think I should probably talk to Typhon, huh? I really haven't talked to him very much, I don't think. Oh, I guess I have. Okay, we'll talk to Dawn.
Another exciting day as all the Scribbles players break into teams. You wonder if Dawn will scoop you up again, but she wants to mix up the teams as much as possible for scrims.
The Pog emo? Well, you're gonna leave on a cliffhanger, because I'm gonna quickly be right back. Hello? Hello? Hello, I'm back. I'm back. Okay.
Looking for a team?
Oh, wait. Wait. Considine kind of looks fine in that outfit. Oh my. Okay. You play? Sure, good to see you. If I have to. Sure, it's good to see you.
Good to see you as well. I still owe you for being discreet about my
Wait, I
lapse
see
in
why people want to romance Constantine now.
Deepest apologies for that. Let's put it behind us by teaming up to trounce whoever has the misfortune of challenging us today.
Big words for such a small man, Constantine.
Small, Dawn. You may be gargantuan, but at nearly 2 meters,
Tell him Dawn? No. No.
I mean your character, dumbass. You know, your worth to your friends and the world around you. You're small.
What do you mean no? No.
Hey again, human.
Dawn's just a
Fitting that
hater.
You're stuck with this perfumed chicken for the day. Good luck trouncing me. See you on the field.
Dawn, okay. Dawn would be like the type to not fist bump after a game and say GG. Dawn would be like, I destroyed you. You're going down, rather than being like, good game. Great game.
that brute. Don't worry about her. We've got this.
Reactions to Constantine are mixed. Some people love him, others want to kill him. See, at first, he was a dick. But I get why he's doing the things he's doing, you know? I get it. But, like, he's still kind of a dick. But, you know,
Nice, looks good. Your practice is paying off.
It's so funny going from the cutscene with Constantine to, like, actually being in this with
Nice,
Dawn's, like,
looks
practice
good.
is paying off.
Good hustle.
After she just said, I'm gonna beat the shit out of you two. Not what she said, but, like, in my mind, that's what she said, you know? Practice is paying off. Good hustle. Hi, North.
Nice, looks good.
You went from mid to peak? What, for Constantine?
Good hustle.
I don't know about peak, but, like, definitely not bad. I said from the beginning, Constantine has,
Your practice is paying off.
like, good potential for character development, you know?
Good, keep it going. Your practice is paying
And
off.
we're seeing that character development from mid Constantine to peak Dawn. Oh, okay. Well, so Charlie is the best. I haven't really talked to Charlie much, huh? I haven't talked to Charlie at all today. I've only seen Charlie that one time at the beginning of
hustle.
stream.
Your practice is paying off. Yeah, sink your teeth in.
Early in the game, you come to the terrible realization that as athletic as Constantine is, he's actually quite bad at squibbles.
Honestly valid.
He's too predictable. A heckler in the crowd is very happy to point that out often, and includes you in his frequent barbs. Shrugging off the heckling, you're slightly proud of yourself for seeing Constantine's faults. You have lots of time to watch him from your viewpoint on the ground, where Dawn often deposits you with more enthusiasm than is strictly required.
Come now, team. Time to rally. We have them exactly where we want them.
It's clear that Dawn was right, and being human is a bit of a disadvantage in squibbles. And it's even more clear that Constantine won't be able to make up for your shortcomings the way Dawn could. But knowing how screwed you are, it's freeing in a way. Dawn easily slips past Constantine with the ball and makes another break. You're all that stands between Dawn and your goal as she comes barreling towards you, not even bothering to use magic.
Okay, I don't know what to pick for this one. I feel like part of me wants to block her physically just so I get knocked down to see what the dialogue is. I don't know what to choose. Downloading Final Fantasy XIV on the computer when you get home from work. You have downloaded so many games just in the past week, North. That's crazy. Yeah, sink your teeth in is exactly what you want to hear from your signal. I feel like blocking is the best option, or else she might call for you for cheating. Well, you use magic blocker? Alright, I'm doing it.
Dawn is clearly expecting some cantrip or trick, and is caught off guard as you opt to match her with raw strength. As you quickly find yourself flying through the air, it occurs to you there may be a reason not many people test her werewolf strength that way. But while you don't do much to slow her down, the unexpected impact jars the Scribbles ball free.
Okay.
One of your teammates scoops it up and uses the surprise to slip past the defenders and score a point, to the surprise and excitement of your team and some onlookers on the sidelines.
Not what I expected, but worth it.
That was the one lucky break of the game, and it eventually ends 3-1. The heckler and his friends have a long laugh at you all, but Constantine ignores the jabs.
Oh well, we tried our best and had fun. What truer victory could there be? See you next time, everyone.
What truer victory? High fae. Success to them is always whatever they manage to accomplish.
He's literally just being positive.
He's being a twerp. People like him claim success no matter what they do, because no one ever calls them on it and because there are no stakes for them. Winning and losing doesn't matter because they always come out on top.
Didn't you used to hang out with the High Fae?
Not when I could avoid it. I was Ember's friend, but I didn't hang with the rest of them. Ever. It used to bother her.
So you were a shitty girlfriend?
Dawn doesn't say anything for a long moment.
I'm calling her out.
Whatever. Constantine's not worth my time.
I haven't heard twerp since Fairly Odd Parents.
That was a nice move. Beginner's luck or not many people can take the ball from me. And those that can, don't hang with the nobles.
There's more to me than who I hang out with. Someone has to put you in your place is crazy. It wasn't beginner's luck. I do have other friends, you know. I do have other friends.
For you. I see you hanging with Ember and Constantine, though, and that tells me plenty. I'll see you at the next scrim. Maybe.
I want to fight Dawn. North, why did you post a can of You have a thermal flask? Sorry. Threw me off. I kinda figured you would be a Yeti kind of guy. Feel like you would have the Yeti cooler, you know? I like how it was like, why'd you post a picture of Monster? Just completely got thrown off by the thermal flask. I haven't visited Harry here before. I'm like,
You're on your way to the lake when a scream from down the hill
had
makes
that
you
flask
tense
for
up.
almost 4 or 5 years now. Good.
As they start running towards where
As
the
you
sound
should.
came from. You arrive to find Heron bleeding from deep cuts along his back as he cradles the limp form of a sophomore girl,
Oh.
half concealed by the thick black webbing wrapped around her. The assembled students are afraid and unsure, but one at least has the presence of mind to take the unconscious girl from Heron's arms before Typhon pushes his way through the crowd.
Heron, what happened? Are you all right?
I'm okay.
No, you're not. Let me see. Hells, it tried to rip your spine out. Nightweaver?
Yeah. I didn't see where it came from. I was practicing magic with Aisling, and all of a sudden it was on top of her, and she was screaming. I pulled her away from it, but it jumped on me, and I couldn't ward fast enough.
With the tenderness you haven't seen before, Typhon pulls Heron into an embrace and gently strokes his hair.
Aww.
Heron trembles slightly, his fight-or-flight response transitioning to shock.
You
and
can't fight
vulnerability.
me.
That's why I tell you to always have your wards up. You're lucky. You're just lucky. I'm glad you're okay. More or less. You did a good job, Heron. Dad would be proud. Your back's a mess, though. Do you have any of that salve left? The one Mom gave you?
Some, yeah.
Okay. Some of these people are going to help get you back to your room, and I want you to use all of it on your back and get some rest. I'll be by as soon as I can.
My poor husband.
Okay. How's Aisling?
She'll live. You don't need to worry. You did enough.
A couple other students come over to Heron and put his arms around their shoulders, helping support his weight as they prepare to make their way back to
North
the
tries to
dorms.
fight you. Dev's poopy senses tingle. Because of it, and she joins the fray and Geets North easy alley victory. You know what? You might be onto something there.
Be careful, Typhon. I love you.
I love you too, Heron.
Aww.
Go rest. Hey, you're here. Good. I was about to go looking for you.
What the hell did you just read? What, that Dev would beat you up if you tried to beat me up?
We have work to do.
That was sweet of him.
Aaron's an idiot, but he's my brother. I'd do anything to keep him safe. He's tough, but he's no fighter. He shouldn't be putting himself in danger like that.
Well,
It
he's
looked
going
to
to
me
be
like she got
alright.
enough of the venom to slip into the feeding coma. Very unpleasant, but the healer should be able to bring her out of it as soon as they can get the webbing off. This place has plenty of wizards who can do the healing, but we're the only ones who can solve the real problem. The Nightweaver that attacked Heron won't have gone far. We need to lure it out and deal with it before anyone else gets hurt. Mana sealing will help keep us hidden so we can launch an ambush of our own. But if we're going to be in the right spot, we'll need bait.
Sure, I'll be the bait.
Brave. One of the things I like about you. Don't worry, though. I'll be nearby.
Hydrate, thank you for the
All
hydrate.
you need to do is channel some flashy magic to ring the dinner bell, and when our hungry spider shows up, so will I.
And a stretch. I'm stuck in my hoodie. Keep your wards up. You dropped a spoon? No, I didn't. I have a straw in my water bottle. You're waiting for a draconian to smite you? Why? 9 p.m. and you finally got out of bed? It's so dire. That is,
Great technique. Press your advantage. Tricky.
That's
Quick
rough.
thinking. You'll have to teach me that later. Good technique. Nice move. Keep your wards up.
Dang it. Ah! Thinking.
Quick thinking. Keep your wards up. Keep your
Oh, I
wards
messed it up.
Good foot. Keep your wards up. Keep your wards up. Nice move. Well done. Nice. Keep your wards up. Good casting. Well done. Good footwork.
Typhon performs the mana-sealing spell and slips into some nearby bushes, where you quickly lose sight of him. Confident that he has your back, you
Oh, I
just
see
need
why
to channel enough
you
magic
said Draconia
to
was
lure
gonna smite
Nightweaver
you.
to you.
You feel interesting.
There are few forms of magic flashier than combat magic, so you go through some of the drills you've been working on with Typhon, pulling in large amounts of mana and then flinging it back out as
You finally
fire,
sit down and eat your
or
noodles?
lightning,
Nice.
or raw, destructive magic. Despite the aggressive nature of your magic, you doubt a Nightweaver will be deterred, and your suspicions are confirmed by a loud crack from nearby.
I love, like, this background. I think this is my favorite background of the whole game.
Spinning towards the noise, you see that Typhon has landed next to the hulking Nightweaver, severing one of its legs in his initial attack. Now, the nightmarish beast is spinning towards him, 7 legs still moving with deadly speed. Typhon has put himself in danger by landing so close to it, but as it turns on him, it exposes its back to you. You lash out with destructive force, and the spell connects with a satisfying crunch. Injured and confused, the Nightweaver barrels past you at full speed.
It's headed back to its colony. Come on, we can't lose sight of it.
Even injured, the Nightweaver is fast. You and Typhon run full out to keep up with it, your legs and lungs burning with exertion. After a couple minutes of hot pursuit, the cliff at the base of the castle rises up before you. The Nightweaver continues full speed into it and slips through a crack in the wall, hidden by vines and shadows.
Yes, we've got them now. Right under our noses, too. No wonder we couldn't find them searching the woods. I didn't even know there were caves here. I'll warn Riley and the other seniors to keep students away from here while we get prepared for an assault.
I'll be ready.
You will. You always are.
There's an uncharacteristic pause from Typhon. Just the hint of something unsaid, as he looks at you out the corner of his eye.
What is it?
I want to change our bet. Not your side, we shook on that, but there's something I want more than a ballad.
What's that?
Join my mercenaries. At least for the summer. I was gonna do some training missions with my friends back home before the next school year. I want you there for it. That's what I want if I win the bet.
But I'm an outsider.
Yeah, I'm very aware, but you're good at this. Great, even. I hate to admit it, but you bring a different perspective that me and the other remnant don't have. Having you on board would be a big deal.
Oh, do I accept it? Right. I don't really want to be a mercenary, but like... Then you'll have to win the bet. I'm doing it!
Man, that's really worth playing for. I'm still up by 1, but a lot can happen if we go after this colony. To both of us. Alright, well, I'd better warn the others, and that'll buy us some time. But there are students trapped in there, and we should get them out as soon as we can.
North, what is that? What is that message, bro? I always have my feetsies in it. Okay. You know what? Maybe I should just... You know, after reading that message, I don't want to stream anymore. I think, you know, GG guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. That's crazy. Did I finally break Allie? I always have my feetsies in clothes. Raw dogging, walking on floors feels weird. Clothes plus condoms. Yes, I realized that, North. You didn't have to spell it out. Hold on. I'm like... Does it even say it on here? Why? Okay, never mind. Go back down there. You know, that whole message didn't even register, so thanks, Allie. You're welcome. If I had to read it, you did too. North, we gotta get you some slippers. I walk around in flip-flops. I don't like slippers. I kind of want to get a pair of slides, but I don't know. I just prefer flip-flops. Talk to Amara. Used to have slides, but slippers all the way. Slippers make my feet too hot. I would need like non-polyester ones, I guess. We can talk to Amara.
As you wave and walk up to Amara, you feel a distinctive pop in your ears. That's a dead giveaway for passing through some serious wards.
For being extra private today.
We are indeed, as today I want your help with something that others might frown upon.
You never cared much about other people's opinions?
The other students, no. But I am certainly concerned with the opinions of my own people.
Ooh.
I think the wards around this academy keep anyone from scrying me, but I only trust Quelaw magic to protect against other Quelaw.
So what's this secret
As
plan?
I've indicated, I don't want to choose between this world and Ascension. At least not completely. The idea that we have to leave any connection behind, I'm powerful enough that I shouldn't have to do anything I don't want to.
Valid.
Because of our experiments, I'm beginning to see the potential of my research, but also its limitations. It's possible that after I ascend, I'll be able to observe or possibly contact this world, but my time is short. At the very least, I want to be able to safely retain connections with people or places of my choosing. And I think I've found a way to prime someone to allow for that safe connection.
Someone like me?
Who else? But to do this, I have to expose you to restricted magic. It poses no danger to you, and no one here has the ability to detect.
You make good Miss Allie kissing Cassie.
But still,
that's true.
My people would very much not approve.
You sure this is safe for you?
Relatively. Any connection poses a danger, but I've deemed this one to be worth the risk. But we need to be quiet about this. My intent to keep any sort of connection already violates Quelaw tradition. Sharing any of this with you is absolutely forbidden. If we're discovered, my people will attempt to prevent my ascension.
Why take that risk?
Because I like this place, and I don't much like rules and limits imposed by people less gifted than myself. And because it is my risk to take. So, shall we proceed?
What does this involve?
There are many stories about promising ascendants who are undone by their devotion to individuals. Often that's romance, but sometimes a child. It's led our people to avoid those bonds, but I intend to attempt the opposite.
So what's your way around it?
I will, in a sense, bring you with me, or at least I will elevate you such that my bond with you is solely to you, and not this place by association. I've taught you how to purify yourself and enter the higher planes. If my only real connection is with you, and you move to the higher planes during my ritual, then there's no strong bond to this place. Then I am ascended. We can't unascend. Our connection might weaken, but I'm sure you could guide me back to this place. I'd become the first Quela to exist in that state, but still have the ability to cross back into this world, or at least touch it.
That'd be a bridge.
Exactly. All the power and enlightenment of ascension.
Thank you for the
ability
5-stream
to continue
streak,
exploring and
Nor.
experiencing at least elements of the mortal realms. The first Quela to do so.
So how do we do
We
this?
find somewhere here, somewhere extremely private. Then I channel my mana from the higher planes and weave it into you, preferably while we perform our practiced interaction to help tie you to that transcendent state.
Okay. Okay. Then game. I just sat down. No, how could you do this? Punch? I'll punch you.
Acceptable.
I was really hoping that there would. Actually, I could probably. No, I can't. Oh, yes, I can.
Flawlessly done. More like that.
Perfect.
Continue.
When's it do a flip redeem? Never. I don't see any 4s.
You're getting the basics. My mistake for thinking you could do better.
That wasn't my fault.
More like that.
Wasn't even my fault and I got blamed for it. Really, there's a 4 somewhere in here. Really nothing?
Not as hopeless as you look. My mistake for thinking you could do better.
Leave me alone.
A fleeting display of confidence.
Damn, I need like 1 rate. I need this one to go down 1.
More like that. You're getting the basics.
Hold on, my brain is like, North, stop copying my ad messages. And bald.
Flawlessly done. Not as hopeless as you look. You're getting the basics.
I don't know about bald. I wouldn't mind having a bald redeem.
My mistake for thinking you could do better.
Reg?
Not as hopeless as you look.
Why is my button not working?
Flawlessly done. Not as hopeless as you look.
3 more hours and a hydrate? had considered having a ball. I would consider having a bald redeem, but I don't know. I don't know if Anthony has ever done bald for VTuber. Am I blind? Man, there's no 4. Oh, there's a 5.
Flawlessly done.
5.
More like that. You're getting the basics. Continue. More like that. You're getting the basics. More like that.
Too gifted for bald thoughts? No. Definitely not too gifted for bald.
Not as hopeless as you look.
Because Anthony would have to like actually fully go back in and make it a toggle, and then Sarah would have to rig it.
Not as hopeless as you look.
Or like rig the toggle. I don't really know how that stuff works.
Flawlessly done. Not as hopeless as you look. A fleeting display of competence. More like that.
You and Amara find
Ads
somewhere
look
out
out.
of the way, and
If you
Amara
want
erects
ads,
walls that are
you can sub
wildly
a
beyond
Twitch
anything
Prime.
you've been taught.
If you happen to have Amazon Prime.
That should hide us from even my people if they come looking. Now for the ritual. Your part in this is to do your best to become a perfect vessel for this energy. The version of yourself that exists when I pull you through.
6-7 for about 6-7.
We both have magic to weave here, but it will be easier for you if we remind your body of what it's like to be on that side. Fortunately, we've practiced for this very moment. The ritual's prepared on my end. You may begin whenever you feel ready.
Kiss her!
You feel a sense of bemusement from Amara as you kiss her.
Shout out to Twitch Turbo.
This time,
True.
it's not some epic magical feat or experiment. Just a girl, flesh and blood like you, meeting your excitement with some of her own. She's enjoying herself and takes the lead. The experience gradually draws you back to the time you spent together on the other side. Something shifts inside you, and you can feel the strange manner of that place flooding into you through every place where you and Amara are joined. The feeling of this wondrous being's lips on yours, and the manna pouring into you from another realm is completely overwhelming. But you manage to hold it together until you feel the transfer stop.
Competently done. The spell was successful.
Could we keep kissing?
The magic was competent. The kissing was above average.
Want more then?
The kissing was enjoyable as part of our magical efforts, but it's not worth more of my time.
What about more than kissing?
More. What do you have in mind?
Thank you, North, for the 67 bits, specifically. 6767. I like how the one option is just sex. What do you have in mind? Sex. We can figure that out together.
Amara moves even closer to you. Her lips are hairs.
Do 3? I'm not doing 3.
Her eyes unblinking.
No, you're not some animal driven solely on instinct. You must have imagined something when you made that proposal. Tell me what it is.
Describe something you want her to do in detail. Oh, you want to do to her. You want her to do to you. That's kind of awkward. That's kind of awkward. Second, please. Something you want to do.
An intriguing proposition.
My hands are off
Very
the
well.
keyboard.
You have my interest and
My hands
time.
are off the mouse. Okay, do what you said
The
you'd
precious
do.
hour of time that Amara gives you is wild. She makes you describe anything you want to do in advance, but objects to none of it.
Dang. Okay. We romanced Amara. Let's go. This game is kind of crazy. What do you mean? I do, honestly, I kind of appreciate that it's not like too spicy. Like there's a nice level of spice, because with Date Everything, some of Date Everything is a little bit too spicy, and I was like, should I be streaming this game? I'm scared. Like, this feels a little bit tamer. It leaves space to the imagination. Exactly. Exactly. The spice is left to the imagination a little bit more. Which I prefer while streaming. The way it's marked is a bit of spicy. Yeah. Just a little bit of spice. Just a little. And my imagination with Cassie is crazy. I like that Heron's just like constantly here. Miko, Dawn, Morgan. I want to talk to Miko. It looks like it's up to me to stop this disaster. Miko and I need to figure out how.
You and Miko are enjoying a breakfast together. She's gotten much better at staying present and is smiling gently as you regale her with a spell you learned yesterday.
This is depictions of intimate moments, but nothing overly graphic. Yeah. Which I appreciate, because like
I was so focused on
sometimes whenever streaming with like
now I just want this to last
a game
forever.
that's a little bit too spicy, it's crazy.
Of course, lasting even another month will be tough if the academy is destroyed. Fortunately, I finished my research. Maybe today's the day we find our path past that.
No time to waste
You're
them.
right about that. This is going to be a lot, just to warn you. I've been divining things like who will I go to prom with since I was a tween, but scrawling the details of something as complex as our situation is a little intimidating.
We'll do it together, Miko.
I can do the work of bringing the details into as much focus as
Playing
possible.
Mario Kart?
You're at the
Cassie
center
would
of all of
beat
this.
you in Mario
You'll
Kart.
have to be the one to create the connections that I follow. A little bit of brains, a little bit of heart. I've got the ritual all prepared for you here, and that's going to take your magical talent to pull off. But finding the right people isn't about the magic.
Miko reaches a hand out and places it over your heart.
You have to feel the love you'll feel in the future. The people who will have touched you most deeply in that happy future we're searching for.
I can do that.
I believe in you. If anyone can make this work, it's us.
Ready as I'll ever be. Boop.
Ooh,
Beep.
clever.
Bam. Bonk.
Yeah!
Doo, 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 doo. Ooh.
Just like I expected.
Ba-na-na-na-na.
Ooh, clever. Yeah!
It's just that easy.
Yeah! way! Yeah!
Oh, I couldn't get the 5. Meh.
The ritual is complex, but you pull it off. Basking in the comfort of the heroic future Miko guided you to last time, you reach out with your emotions and feel surprisingly strong connections forming all around you.
You sad that Jin hasn't fell into your monster trap that you have in your fridge for him?
Aha! There's
He's
my
too
favorite
sleepy.
chosen one. There's a lot of them, but I can do this. Most of these people you should be able to identify, and if not, I'm sure you'll meet them soon. So let's see who's there. Okay, we know Riley will be there. No surprise there. Let's see who else I can find. I hear a beautiful melody and... embarrassing. I feel weirdly turned on. Phew. This is, a little intense, to be honest.
Cassie's doing things to Miko, even in her dreams. That's crazy.
Wow, something smells amazing. Spices, breads, meats. I can't quite place it, but the smell reminds me of home.
Sounds like hair.
Sorry, that was surprising. I feel breath against my neck and hear equations? Is sexy science a thing?
It is when you know Charlie.
Oh, jeez. It feels like someone is punching me a ton. I'm glad that's your future and not mine.
Sounds like Typhon, always looking to spar.
The air feels heavy. It smells like death, but also flowers and moss. Like the deep woods or a swamp.
That's Morgan, interesting.
This feels weird. I don't like it. I feel suddenly disconnected from everything. And small. Very small.
The way I feel around Amara.
Ew, sweaty. I feel super sweaty. And I hear something. Maybe a waterfall? No, I think it's people cheering.
It'll be Dawn. She always draws a crowd.
Ooh, this is nice. I like this. Someone is holding my hand, and it feels like I can just let go of all my worries for a second.
Probably Ember.
Someone is looming over me. Or something, maybe? All spines and claws. Maybe this isn't a person at all.
No, that's Lynn. He's complicated.
I think that's everyone. Quite the group.
Should I tell them about the vision?
Speaking as a girl who introduced herself to you by throwing herself into your arms, no. At least, not until you know what they all need to do.
Okay, fair.
The vision feels close, but not right around the corner. Live life, make friends, and when doom is on our doorstep, I think we know what we need to give this our best shot.
Thank you for your help, Miko.
Of course.
Miko needs to get her shit together. What do you mean? She literally got all her shit together. Miko's literally the one, like, helping us figure out how to stop the whole entire realm from dying and all of us dying. So there's a lot of pressure on me and Miko's shoulders, alright? So don't you come in here and disrespect my baby girl Miko, G-Mac. Don't you come into my stream and disrespect the queen, alright? I'm watching you. I'll make the mods execute you in the stream. I think Miko might secretly be the villain. No.
All this divining is making me feel not present. Could we go for a walk?
Take her hand!
The two of you head outside together. Your minds
Saying queen and not having Cassie is a crime.
of everything you've seen.
This is my queen. There's a story to this game, I forgot. Nor said it's just dating.
As you stroll through the academy grounds, there's a calming sense of what a nice day it is, and that you have what you'll need when all of this is threatened.
There were so many possible futures, and somehow I found my way to this one with you.
Wait, this is so cute though. She has her journal. Okay, wait. Alright, okay. Alright, you guys can't just switch up like that at the very end of the thing. You can't just switch up like that.
There were so many possible futures, and somehow I found my way to this one with you.
See, those thighs would be my pillow. That's my pillow right there. She gets me. She's wearing socks. Wearing knee-high socks too. Miko's story is complete. That's my baby girl. That's my queen. At least seeing the picture of Miko, I will bark for Miko any day of the week. I will. As the title says, farewell for fictional characters, you know? It's in the title. Alright, we will... Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Fictional? Yeah. Yeah. They're real in your heart. I forgot. I can't say that word in front of you guys. You panic. Panic whenever I say fictional.
Cassie spots you, and you detect a slight blush as she beckons you over.
Hey! So, I wanted to talk to you about our last study session.
It worked, yeah?
It did! I felt a little silly afterwards, but it was exhilarating.
You can spam left click on this one, is crazy.
Yes, but like even more so.
North said GMAC and Sly, you don't get to see Cassie. What does that mean?
Having a safe word for being compelled, whether it's anything kinky or not, is obviously awesome. But it was also a little distracting.
You can't not have a safe word?
Wait, hear me out. We are wizards. We have more options than just the safe word nagging at the edge of my thoughts all the time.
You found a new spell?
You betcha. It's called the Watcher. A long time ago, powerful mages who were afraid of their rivals or demons or anything else that might get in their head learned how to separate a part of their mind to keep an eye on the rest of it.
So you could have a separate safe word shelf? Oh, separate. You could have a separate safe word shelf.
Exactly! I don't have to be ultra specific with boundaries.
Is that a licking emo?
Completely powerless. But then there's another me who knows exactly how I'm feeling and can snap me out a bit if it wants to.
Probably not what the spell was intended for.
You don't know. Sex drives a lot of magical research. Maybe the Watcher was invented by someone fearing for their lives, but maybe the spell was invented by someone super kinky. It's even called the Watcher. Come on.
The spell was invented by someone super kinky. It's crazy.
It's a pretty handy spell to know in general, don't you think? Let's see if we can figure out how it works.
Okay.
Yeah, we could do that. I guess if we're going to use this to push things with me, it might be good for you to experience it from that side first. So you cast the Watcher, I'll sing a sexy siren song, and then you should be able to be compelled, but also stop being compelled whenever you want.
How will we test
What's
it?
something you just really wouldn't want to do?
Like 30 push-ups.
They're the worst, right? For the record, they're super easy underwater. Yet another thing that sucks about being on land. I'll ask you to do that so we know you're nice and compelled. And then we can just have some fun and you break out as soon as you want so that we know it works. Sounds good?
Let's try it. Okay.
Are you trying to impress me? That's impressive! Yes! I see a good one. Ooh, that's very attractive.
Boom, boom.
Right! That's impressive! Are you trying to impress me?
Be perfect if there was like one.
Cute!
You're right here.
I know! Ooh! Ooh, do you see it?
I didn't even need to use that one.
You and Cassie pore over the old tome until you have an understanding of this ancient
The Evas are
spell.
crazy.
You begin the casting as Cassie watches you. You feel an uncomfortable echo inside your own head as, for a moment, there are two of you at the same time. The echo briefly becomes a painful dissonance as the two selves begin to have divergent thoughts, and then relief when they become fully distinct. You feel strangely detached from yourself as Cassie starts to sing.
Need a water hose
The
for
power of her voice crashes
for times
over
like
you
this.
like a wave, and you briefly think,
There is the spray
I must
bottle
not be the watcher, as you find yourself rushing
in 70
towards
V.
Cassie, singularly focused on reaching her. With a few high notes, she summons a watery barrier around her, which gently but firmly pushes back on you once you get within a couple feet.
Easy there, or I'm going to have to eat you. You know, I've been having a lot of fun not being the one in control, but it does feel comfortable being back in charge. Oh, and I can see the desire in your eyes. That's what I want.
This is like we're not the nut button.
Sorry in advance, but you know what's coming. If you want me to let you any closer, do 30 push-ups quick as you can.
Drop and give her 30?
You drop to the floor and immediately start cranking out push-ups.
Dang.
Your shoulders burn to let you know that you should really be doing this more often. But somehow you get through all 30 and stand back up.
What did you miss? We ended up doing 30 push-ups for Cassie.
Okay, there's definitely no faking the way you enthusiastically dove into that, so I think it's fair to say I've got you in my seductive snare.
True to her word, the bubble around Cassie shrinks a little, and you can get inches from her face, although you are still unable to touch her.
Can I push up for you, Cassie?
Now I guess we should make sure that the Watcher is actually working. I'm certainly not going to release you, but if you're capable of releasing yourself, now would be a great time.
When she says those words, you can barely process them, fixated as you are on Cassie. Her beautiful voice, the faint sheen on her lips, the long curve of her neck.
I just did 30 push-ups right now. I don't believe you.
Nevertheless, no sooner is she done speaking than you feel your fixation evaporate like a dream, leaving you slightly befuddled and rocking back on your heels, heart racing.
Hey, it worked! Now that we know it's safe, I'd like to try it once more. Definitely because practice is good, and not because I want to have fun with you while you're enthralled.
I'm always enthralled with you.
Oh, I know you do whatever I say, whether you're enchanted or not. But
Bottom?
only because you're a
Who?
sweetheart. So, we know my song still works on you, and we know the Watcher can break out of it. Cast it again and see how it feels when we don't have a plan already worked out.
You go through the motions of casting the Watcher
I was saying
again.
choose the bottom.
It's much easier the second time, but it's a large enough spell that it still
Whatever
takes
you want,
several
Cassie,
minutes.
is crazy.
Patience is not Cassie's strong suit, so as soon as the effect settles into place and you give her a nod, she starts singing again. Before you know it, you're pressed up against her warding bubble.
Okay, finally, time for some fun! I'll let you closer if you tell me who you have the biggest crush on.
The biggest? Oh. Oh, do I be honest? Do I be honest with her? I have the biggest crush on a cat. Cassie, why do you have the freaky emoji back? Cassie? But like, that's not true for me though. That's not, like, me saying Cassie isn't the truth. I don't care if it's true. I do. If you say Cassie, I'll do whatever you want is crazy. I'm gonna just leave it in the air for a little while. I take it back. You gotta lie for the legendary cutscene? Should we coin flip it? Do we want a coin flip? You should follow your heart? Alright, well the developer is telling me to follow my heart, so I think that means that I should pick Miko. We all know it's Miko for Ali? Yeah, so like, if I'm being told specific, I feel like I'm getting like hints. Well.
Oh, that's so adorable. I would say your secret
Sorry,
is safe
Sly.
with me, but I sort of think she already knows. Okay, let's just move past that and onto something a little
Physical,
more
unfollowed, blocked? Listen. Don't hate the player, you hate me? Listen. I'm doing my own run of the game, you know?
The bubble around Cassie pops, allowing you to step right up against her. You can feel your whole body tingling with tension, utterly entranced by whatever Cassie is going to do next.
Alright then, I think you know what's coming. Get over here and kiss me.
Well, you gotta
The
kiss
next
her.
moment is an explosion of sensations, like a
I'm
dam
not the
burst
crying
somewhere
emo.
deep inside you, and all the good feelings in the world
Uh.
crashed through you, washing away everything but uninhibited desire. You press Cassie against a nearby wall. Your
Damn,
mouth and
okay.
hands inadequate for taking in as much of her at once as you want to. Her own hands move
Push her
languidly
against the
along your
wall?
back as she continues softly singing in your ear.
Okay. I know you can't be bothered to care about an audience, but I do. Follow me into the deep end if you want more.
The time
Into
that
the
follows
deep
is
end.
pure indulgence.
Hey, yo.
The siren song doesn't allow you to question what you want.
Sorry to stop things there, lover, but the bell will ring soon, and I don't suppose you'd like to get through the crowd looking like we do. Let's slip back to my place and we can clean up in private.
Hey, yo.
The two of you slink back to the dorms, every inch of you both loudly
Skinny
proclaiming
dipping?
the enthusiastic debauchery of the past hour. After a quick kiss goodbye, you head back to your own room to get cleaned up. You and Cassie have learned a minor magical style, the Watcher.
The Watcher.
The Watcher earns you more points from any matches on your next turn.
I fear Sly and G-Back are crying right now. Have a good 24 timeout, even. 07. Thank you for stopping in. Alright, let's talk to... I'm probably only gonna do 1 or 2 more dialogues, because it's gonna be a shorter stream today. Actually, I'll probably only do like 1 more dialogue. Go to Typhon. I want to see what happens.
Well-equipped, you meet up with Typhon and head to the cave entrance that the Nightweaver disappeared into. The darkness inside seems unnaturally deep and unsettling.
Alright. I think we're as ready as we're gonna be. Remember, if things start to go
crying.
badly, we run.
Listen.
The trapped students still have time.
I got stuff I gotta get done
multiple
today.
attempts at this than risk losing one of us.
Let's get
Stepping
going.
into the darkness, you can feel the subtle pressure of the Nightweaver's
But I will be
webbing
playing this again
trying to draw the
tomorrow.
mana out of you. But sealed as you and Typhon are, it has no effect. Letting your eyes adjust to the darkness, you make your way deeper into the caves. Soon, you and Typhon are stealthily slipping past pitch-black webbing, careful not to brush against it. Skulking into an especially large chamber, you find yourself in the heart of the Nightweaver colony.
Ellie hates
Thick
me.
webbing surrounds you.
Remember, I hate
cradling
everyone
what look
equally.
Like hundreds of eggs, the size of your head. Typhon taps your shoulder and points to one wall, where 5 person-sized cocoons are affixed a few feet off the ground.
There they are. I don't think we'll get a better chance at this. I only see 4 Nightweavers and no sign of the Queen. If we can get the drop on them, maybe we can dispatch the adults and get the students out of here before she shows up.
Let's get started then. Oh, I gotta keep my words up, huh?
Tricky. Good casting. Oh, that looks like it hurt. Tricky. Solid. Nice move. You alright? Good casting. Nice move. Don't let up. Keep your wards up.
Keep your words up.
Impressive. Keep your wards up. Great technique.
Keep your words up.
You and Typhon launch an assault on the Nightweavers and catch them completely unawares. Though most of your magic is unavailable to you, what you do have fuels your martial arts to devastating effect. 4 adult spiders push you to your limits, but all your sparring with Typhon pays off, and after a couple of minutes of intense combat, all 4 of them are dead.
Easy.
Bruised and exhausted, your moment of triumph is stolen in a moment of dread, as a much larger Nightweaver drops from the
It's
chamber's
Elise
ceiling
from
directly between you.
from League.
It's the Queen! Run!
Looming nearly 15 feet tall, and with 8 razor-sharp legs as thick as your torso, the Queen steals your breath away with her presence. With speed belying her size, she spins and lashes out
Elise,
at
romanceable
Typhon.
character confirmed? Exactly.
Channeling mana through his body,
I
Typhon
mean,
springs 10 feet
would.
into the air to sail over the attack. But the Nightweaver is too fast and intercepts him with another leg. Typhon grunts in pain as he slams into the ground and rolls into thick strands of webbing that hold him fast. The Nightweaver pursues
Not the spider?
and raises its
No,
front 2
Elise looks
legs for a
different
killing blow.
in League of Legends. This is not Elise. Not affiliated with League of Legends.
Mana sealed as you are, there's no way to even distract the Queen. And if you can't distract the Queen, Typhon's done for. With no other option, you let the seals go and feel your full strength rush back into you. The webbing around you quickly begins to sap that strength, but you've time and power enough
Burn
for
the
one
colony,
great
assault
working of
its
magic
mind.
before you're rendered helpless.
Ooh. I don't know, League aside from Teemo and Jinx. Yeah, that's fair. Basically, Elise is like looks like a human and turns into a spider. I'm not soul its mind.
With little hope of physically besting a creature that size, you take a more insidious route. Gathering every last scrap of mana available to you, you form your consciousness into a knife and thrust it deeply into the Queen's mind. There you find not a person to be reasoned with, not an animal acting on instinct. The Nightweaver is something else, something older, driven only by the desire to ensnare everything around it, to bring a halt to reality itself. But without its physical size to rely on, you are its equal here, and your desire for life to flourish overwhelms this other presence, driving it mad with the utter futility of its efforts. You can only hold it this way for a handful of heartbeats, but that's enough. Enough to teach it what fear is.
Teach it what fear is. That's Aura.
The last of your mana leaves you, and for a moment you are utterly helpless before the monster, as blood drips from your nose in a thick stream down your chin. But you've already won. Confused, the Nightweaver bolts down a tunnel and is gone. Quickly losing consciousness, you're faintly aware of arms catching you and Typhon's voice calling your name from far away. The sleep that greets you is hollow. No dreams, no emotion.
Fight it!
Wake up!
There's no pain or even exhaustion. Time is meaningless here.
Wake up!
Your body is a memory, an unpleasant one.
Am I dead?
All its pains, all its desires. You're free now, free of everything. And then it all comes rushing back in.
What happens if you rest?
And exhaustion.
You just die?
But also
GG, game over?
the exaltation of simply being alive. Typhon is leaning over you, his hands burning hot on your ribs.
You're alive! I thought I'd lost you for a second. Take it easy. You burnt yourself out completely with that spell and ended up in a Nightweaver feeding coma. I had to push mana into you to bring you out of it.
Are we
I think
safe?
so, but not for long. Whatever you did to the Queen, she'll be back. I need to cut the other students free and get out of here before then.
I might just sit here for a moment.
You definitely should. Try to get yourself ready to walk out of here.
Watching Typhon cut open the cocoons and carefully lay the unconscious students out next to each other, you begin to regret returning to your body. In addition to various injuries, you have a splitting headache that only seems to get worse.
I can magic these 5 out of here, but we'll have to hurry or the webbing will sap my strength too. Can you walk? All right, let's move. Not that this is especially important right now, but driving off the Queen definitely counts as a point, so we're all tied up for the moment.
Well, then it was all worth it.
See? I knew the bet was a great idea.
Eventually, you make your way out of the caves, where a couple of students spot you and call for help.
I was told my talents were needed. Oh, I see. You two have not taken very good care of your
Heartspell,
bodies.
did I miss
Not at
Ember? You
all.
might have
And
missed a
are these
bit
the
of
missing
Ember.
students?
Hi, Ignis. You may or may not be coming in at the tail end of things, too.
Do we know how long these students have been in this state? Less than a month? Excellent. Recovery will take some time, but I've no doubt they'll be back to their old selves. Typhon, you look a mess. But I'm guessing you're going to refuse my generously
I just
offered
got back
help,
from the
as
gym.
always.
Oh, 7.
I'm fine, really, but my partner here is in bad shape.
You're hardly a physician, but in this case I agree. We'll need to get you back to the infirmary.
I'll tag along. You're in this state because of me. The least I can do is stay
I feel
with
like
you
I
while you
should have
recover.
romanced Typhon now. Wait, I feel weird about romancing him and his brother, but
Wordlessly,
like,
Typhon ducks
I don't
under
want to
your arm
romance
to support your
everyone.
weight
Let's
as the
run.
apprentice healers carefully pick up the unconscious students. Once you're back in the infirmary, getting you back into decent shape takes a long while, and Typhon keeps you company throughout.
Okay, we're gonna visit Heron.
At the edge of the mists, you think you hear Heron's voice calling faintly from within.
Galbert! Here, boy! Gab! Oh, hey there! I thought I saw Gilbert running here. He's been doing that a lot.
Is that bad?
I don't know, but this place has a lot of mana swirling around. Just feels like the sort of place a pupper should stay out of for their own good. But with all this fog, he's hard to find.
Of course I'll help
You
Heron
hear
walk.
frolicking nearby and go looking, but it seems like you're always a little too late. Sound bounces around in here and makes it hard to tell where anything is.
Doggo!
Gilbert! You scared me to death.
Pet that
You
dog.
and Heron scratch his belly as he rolls around excitedly.
Come on, boy. Let's get you back to where it's safe.
That's so
Gilbert
cute.
is happy enough to follow you and Heron as you slowly find your way out of the mists and back to the lake, where he promptly jumps in and starts playing with some other students.
That's so cute. I bought it. I want to see Ember. Keep in mind that people do rotate, so like...
Miko
that's
is
funny.
watching a game of Arcanauts out on the field. The players look like they showed up for a casual game, but Miko's enthusiastic clapping is upping the competitive vibe.
Oh, hey! This is a great game. Very well matched. Come
I
on.
don't care. I'll
I
skip
think we're nearing the
everyone
end.
just to see Ember. Miko likes sports?
Oh, yeah. Love it. I got into it because sometimes Mom would place bets on games we knew the outcomes of.
Oh, are you allowed to do that? I don't think that's allowed.
Not like all the time, but we had a mortgage and Oracle isn't a paid position. Sports bets were an easy way to have what we needed so we could focus on helping people.
She's more of a bookworm than a sportsy type. I don't think Miko's even really a bookworm.
Mom never watched the games she bet on. She knew what would happen.
Miko
But
definitely
I got
wrote
curious and
fanfiction
watched a
growing up,
couple.
though.
I remember the first one. It was a basketball game, and I was so convinced those women were fairies in disguise. They jump so high, without wings. I didn't believe it. No matter
Bookward
how many times
adjacent to
Mom
me?
told
Fair. You know how this game ends?
Nah, I could if I wanted to, but where's the fun in that? Much better to hold my breath with everyone else. Speaking of, want to place a wager?
Are you sure you don't know the
Pinky swear.
outcome?
No oracling at all.
Alright.
Great. I'll take the team that's behind. I think they can come back. Maybe. What's the bet?
10 acorns, a massage, gathering ingredients for our next potions class. Charlie seems pretty rare to show up. Yeah. I want to take 10 acorns.
And we can keep betting
A
acorns
massage?
throughout the
No, I
semester.
I want acorns. I literally, unironically, have 2 acorns at my desk. Acorns? Acorns. Boo? What do you mean, boo? If I want a massage, I can just go to Heron and be like, hey, husband, do you want to give me a massage? Eggcorns? Egg. I have a bird feather, so I can't judge.
You and Miko watch the rest of the game. It's definitely more fun with a little something riding on the outcome.
I thought one of the options would be a kiss. If it was a kiss, I probably would have done it. Like a Miko massage, though? Yeah, but like a Heron massage, though. Look at that. Oh yeah, at the end of the their story, you get a little. Wait, there's bonus scenes? What is this? What do you mean? I only got. Oh wait, okay, okay. The bonus scene is what I just did, correct? I assume that's what I just did. I was like, wait a minute, what I miss? Yeah, you got a little picture. Why isn't Ember romance? Ember's kind of hard to romance. Because we're fake dating Ember right now. Like, they're pretty high up on the thing, but we need that Cassie pic. What time is it? Almost 5 p.m. I'm afraid to see Allie in this game for 8 hours. Maybe tomorrow, definitely not today. We are gonna call it there, I think. Cause like I said, I got stuff to do. Who's the we? Oh wait, I didn't show you the Miko one. For anyone who didn't see the Miko one, this is Miko. Bruh. Thank you as always. No, thank you. For this specifically. But yeah, it's gonna be a little bit shorter of a stream today. Which technically, 33% by the way, is crazy. The 8% was from when I played the demo. Oh. Hello? Okay, hi. Thank you, no thank you. I really like that there's pictures at the end. I like that there's little pictures at the end. Thank you, Allie, for being good streamer. You can't say that. Yeah, I didn't get the ending with Cassie. Sounds like a skill issue. Might be missing stream tomorrow, therefore might miss Cassie. GMAC, why? What do you mean? That's alright though. You can always see the VOD. The VODs only stay up on Twitch for like, is it a week or 2 weeks? I think it's 2 weeks. I don't want to say thank you. I didn't get to see Ember. Listen, but Ignis, you got the game, no? You can see Ember and you can go play it right now. The darkest timeline. I'll DM you and give you updates, GMAC. Real-time DMs. I got to see Dawn, so thank you for stream smelling. I'm not smelly. Actually, I might be a little smelly. I was doing like yard work today, right before stream. I was out in the garden. I was using like thingies. You got work? Damn. Skill issue. Don't worry, I'll be playing again tomorrow. Sounds like a perfect time for deviled eggs. I actually didn't have any deviled eggs yesterday, unfortunately. Heartspell, Hyperion. I'm literally about to end stream though. Sorry, you got here like right at the end. God damn it. Yeah, that's unfortunate timing. Every time. I don't know. I feel like you're lurking and then you just say it at the end to trick me. Tricking me. Sounds like the perfect time for ketchup? Stream longer? No. Am I lurking or am I working? Lurking while working. Thoughts? But yeah, like I said, I'll be playing some more Heartspell tomorrow. Maybe we'll get some more ending scenes. Hopefully. I really like it. It's very cute. If you want to join the Discord, as long as you're 18 plus, as you should be to be watching me, feel free to. If you want to follow any social medias, I don't really post, but they're all there. Working while lurking, lurking while working. I'm gonna raid out to Jay. They are playing Crime Scene Cleaner. They're also streaming with someone. Well, thanks for streaming, guys. Thanks for stopping in, Prude. Sorry you got here at the tail end of things, but always poop on company time, Ignis. True. True. But yeah, I will see you all tomorrow. So, take care of yourselves. Mentally, physically, and emotionally. As best as you can. Stay hydrated, eat food, and goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. Bye bye. 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 I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye. Alright, for real though. Don't punch me. Don't punch me. That's mean. Only I get to punch people. Because I'm the main character. No, no, put the gun away. No. No, only I get, only me. Only I get to fight. Oh, alright, I'm leaving. Bye, bye guys. Punch me. Hold on. Bam!